and well met. I am Mr. Eager DM at your service, and my friends and I welcome you to our live stream Dungeons and Dragons.
Dragons?
Can we fix that? Can we fix that in post? My friends and I welcome you to our Dungeons and Dragons broadcast presented by Lawful Stupid RPG. Tonight we have, for your viewing and listening amusement and amazement, our little game called Trapped by Hope, which is our playthrough of the module Descent into Avernus with bigger, badder, and bolder enhancements. With us around the virtual table, we have Typhon the Wizard, Rim the Ranger Paladin, Falkren the Cleric, Silas the Paladin Fighter, Jax the Rogue, Zelmira the Monk, and Persephone the Bard. Although not all of them are currently present in view, they are all around and listening. They will be with us for tonight. We have a full boat, and I'm excited. Welcome to you, players. My friends, it is time. I extend my hand, inviting you to step with me into fantasy, or at least your hold on that which you know to be true, and let imagination rule for the next few hours. Last time, Conscript Group 14 continued their way towards what they hope is the Citadel which guards the Sword of Zariel. To reach it, they faced a horrifying path through tunnels and caverns dug into the putrid walls of a massive scab rising up from the surface of Avernus. Within the scab, they encountered the devilish form of Thalamra Vanthampur, whom they had last seen in her human form in Baldur's Gate. In exchange for her freedom, she directed the adventurers toward their goal, warning them that the titanic demon known as Crokek'toeck was also ensnared within the scab, but close to being released as other demons attempted to dig it free. Following her directions, Conscript Group 14 encountered those demons and attempted to stop them from freeing Crokek'toeck, but they failed. As the last digging demon in the cavern completed its task, a massive maw appeared and snapped shut, trapping the adventurers within its loathsome self. And that is where we join them now, in the very maw of Crokek'toeck. Friends, if you would be so kind as to put yourselves here. Very nice. Actually, a little further to the other side of the mouth, if you don't mind, would be convenient for me.
My internet was slow, so I will be doing that as soon as I can.
Very well.
I was an early adopter of being swallowed, so I'm further.
Even before it was cool.
You're near the pancreas.
Yeah, Silas was maulin.
Oh my God.
And that's the tooth.
So, immediately upon reaching this disgusting, slimy, and dark area, the air around is thick with moisture and a stench that is causing you to retch. At the very first, I need everyone who's currently in this mouth to make a Constitution saving throw. For the purposes of this, we will go ahead and assume that all of you benefit from Silas's aura.
I'm going to do this using my advantage.
All right.
Probably a waste, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Oh, do I... Is my Beholderkin available as well when you get a chance?
Oh, indeed, yes. You did summon him, and I assume he went with you, right?
Yeah, I said that at the end.
Alrighty.
Let's see.
Don't stop, Beholderkin.
Yes, there's Mr. Peep right there. The bottom of this chamber that you are in is fleshy and slimy and has a bit of give to it. And as you all are standing here, the room begins to shake. You fall to the ground, bring yourself up, your arms and hands dripping with a viscous fluid, only to fall again. After a few moments, you get your feet underneath you, and it looks to me as if everyone has saved. Rim, your advantage has saved you. Anyone who rolled above a 13 has saved. I think that's all of you. So
Peep didn't save.
Peep didn't save. Peep is poisoned as the air here within Crokek'toeck is so foul that it is nearly impossible to breathe without choking.
He's got pink eye.
I feel like Pete has suffered from not being around Jax as long as the rest of us have. We've all just sort of built up an immunity to.
Don't know what you're on about.
As Crokek'toeck moves and tries to continue to free itself from the scab and move on towards whatever its goal is, there are numerous lurches and unanticipated changes in direction and height, and as the walls sort of move around, we will consider all attacks and all ability score at a -5 while you are within Crokek'toeck. This is represented by the fact that you are constantly having to adjust for the fact that you are inside a living and moving creature. You have a few moments outside of combat to do whatever you want. The jaw is closed tightly behind you. The teeth that you can see here inside interlock and have formed an impenetrable barrier behind where you have come in. And you have a few moments to decide what to do before other things are going to happen.
I flew down on my fly, so am I okay?
Yeah, you are still on your fly.
So I don't suffer the -5, or
You do, because it has to do with, you might be flying one direction and then Crokek'toeck might move and you'll run into the wall. It's just across the board while you are within -5.
Roger.
Silas is looking pretty beat up right now. Is that right?
There
is indeed.
There is no light in here, so if you have dark
there is,
vision,
because Oranian sheds magical light.
Indeed. So by the softly glowing blue light of Oranian, you look and you see that indeed Silas is looking bad.
Like, it's just like Silas is looking bad, or Silas is looking, oh my god, bad.
Yeah.
Like,
The
okay,
second
okay,
one.
cool.
Ham on.
All right. And Silas is close enough to Fulcrum that she could like reach out and touch.
Yes.
Or are we? Okay. Cool. Brilliant. Let's do that. All right. Cure wounds. I choose you. Let's see here. I want to be a dancing man.
So, Falkrin, as you reach out and cast your healing magic, there's another glow that joins the blue of Oranian. As the glow sort of shoots out as you finish your healing spell, you can see towards the back of this mouth, this tongue, where the throat would be, there are numerous rotting corpses just sort of encased. Numerous rotting corpses encased in the disgusting saliva of this creature. And there are also 3 sort of large polyp sort of structures that are there on the tongue that are pulsing and beginning to move.
Do any of the creatures that are covered in goo look particularly badass? They look like they're carrying anything of consequence that would be worth searching.
Loot them.
Or do they just look like they're covered in goo?
I mean, they do look like they're covered in goo, but are they?
You may make an investigation check, as it is not something you're going to be able to see with a simple perception.
Okay. Can anybody help me?
I will assist you. I'm proficient.
Anybody help me?
I will grant guidance to this inquiry.
While they're doing that, Pixie has just donated 2,000 bits.
Jeez, Louise.
One D20, sorry, 2 D20s and 1 healing potion, please. And she says, into the belly of the beast.
Thank you, Pixie.
Thank you, Pixie.
All right, so
Oh, there's a 3-way
God.
roll off.
oh my. So
Off.
Persephone. Oh wow, it's gonna be that kind of night, folks. I'm glad you're here.
That's easy for you to say.
We rewound. So what were you going to say, Sean?
Dungeons and Dark.
I was going to say Persephone definitely, but I like Persephonely.
Definitely is good.
Persephonely has won
Parsnip.
the first inspiration. The second inspiration is a roll off between myself, Falkren, and Silas. Let's see who gets it.
All right.
What about all the other inspirations that are coming in?
Yeah. I was going to see if a
Falkren.
hype train starts.
Oh, you guys.
Oh, we tied. That means we both get it.
Roll off, roll off. All right.
Roll again.
Oh, did you not get it? Oh. All right.
Oh.
Please don't get stuck on a window. All right.
There it is.
All right. Falkren gets it. And then we'll say, Silas, you get the healing potion.
Blessed are the followers.
Oh,
of
I get a healing potion? Can I use it now?
You may.
What's a healing potion? Like
2d4 plus 2. Actually, we have to roll to see what kind of it is.
We've got a hype train going as well.
Woo!
It is a regular healing potion, so 2d4 plus 2. Many thanks to Pixie.
Thank you.
Yay, Pixie!
So
Pixie.
going back,
Points.
I
That's
got
a really good regular healing
19
potion.
on my investigation.
And 19 on your investigation.
God.
You pull up a nearly disintegrated satchel out of the body, one of these bodies that is here. And as you do, the body just sort of disintegrates and dissolves as just that little bit of tension on it is more than it can bear. You pull up the satchel, which sort of slimily disintegrates in your hand, leaving a vial. It is a greater healing potion.
Ooh.
I think we've just completed a level 5
Are you
Already?
already.
Wow.
Holy
What's going on?
smokes! It's
What
because
does
of
that mean
Zelda.
to the viewers?
True. Oh, she's so cute.
So, we took care of some of it. What else do we have?
Well, the hype train's still got 3.5 minutes on it, so I don't know if you
Okay.
want to wait. Because
No, well-
some others might jump in, I don't know
Fair
if
enough.
they do. or
Well,
not.
at the very least, the hype trains give back to the viewers. We should explain
That's
that.
right.
Yes.
Those of you who entered the chat, ! giveaway, now that we've gotten a hype train to level 5, we'll be giving away not only a $25 gift certificate at the end of tonight, but also a $50 gift certificate. So tell your friends.
To crack a
Free
dice.
money.
Tell all your boyfriends.
That's right. Especially the ones that have, well, no, we're not going to get into that. Not until it's official. We're not going to jinx it. All righty.
He's crossed.
Alrighty. As you find this potion, Rim and Silas, as you drink the potion that you suddenly find in your pack, there's a splattering sound as one of the polyps in the back of this tongue area opens, and then another one, and as stepping out of these polyps are 3 demonic creatures that have several limbs, but they appear to be just mouths on limbs. And we are going to roll initiative as they appear.
They're Langoliers.
I was trying to think of something witty to say about an X, but this one's got me.
So I see Zelmir with a 15, Rim with an 8, Silas with a 14, Typhon with a 28.
A question.
Hmm?
So if I roll my initiative using roll 20 instead of using the icon on my D&D Beyond sheet, does that add my modifier, or do I have to
It
do that?
should.
Yeah,
Okay,
my
perfect.
modifier
I
does
just wanted
not
to make sure.
get added correctly. I should have another
Don't worry.
5 on
Don't
that.
worry, viewers. Coming in at a 7. Ah, yeah.
I don't know. Does it say that on your D&D
My
Beyond.
feet is not translating.
Your feet is
my-
not translating.
So I'm gonna just manually.
take
add
Your
it.
feet are not translating.
I will take a look at that.
What about feet?
Well,
I love feet.
at the top of the order, we have Typhon with a 28. Typhon. These creatures, they all pop up and begin to move towards the group. Their intention does not seem to be pleasant.
No, thank you. Let's see what we can do to these things. I will point at, or I don't even point at it. I just speak some syllables under my breath, looking at orange. My eyes will just flash a greenish, bluish color, almost like lightning flashing behind the irises, and I will have it make an intelligence saving throw because it
All
looks
right.
dumb. We'll see if it's
Are
dumb.
they? They are.
That's not very
Mouth and
nice.
legs.
I have rolled an 8.
That is a fail. So it'll take 11 points of psychic damage and has basically a mini bane, subtracts a d4 on the next saving throw it makes. So this is
Got it.
Mind Sliver. Cantrip
Got it.
there. And then people attack twice, same one, -5, but I'll just do that after the attack.
After the attack,
I didn't-
got it?
Sorry, I didn't mean to roll twice with advantage. So I'll do it.
So just do the first one, 19
Yeah,
and 15.
14 and then an 8 or a 7.
So both of those miss.
All right.
That is going to bring us to the Maw Demons as they begin to waddle forward. They don't seem to be very graceful or fast, but they do have enough movement to get to the group. And they move to here, and come on now. And here. The orange one attacks you, Typhon. Hits you with one bite, hitting AC 15.
Misses.
Second bite, AC 18.
Misses.
All right, the one going to Silas. First bite, 16.
Miss.
Second bite, 18.
Meat to beat. That's a hit.
Oh, 10 points of piercing and 17 points of acid damage, and you are grappled.
10
As-
and 17 and grappled.
As
Jeez.
the mouth just comes onto your leg and the teeth begin to grind. It's almost as if the teeth themselves have muscles attached to them as they begin to sort of twist and turn and burrow themselves into your flesh, lacerating it and attempting to swallow your leg right off of your body.
Good to know, y'all.
The second, the last one hits AC 10 going on Falkren, and an AC 10 again. Both of them miss. That is going to bring us to Zelmira.
Okay, let's see.
We've missed you.
Beep boop pop. Sorry. I was saying, just thinking out loud. So I'm going to take some move-a-mole and head to this baddie right here.
Okay.
And I'm going to hit it with my fists.
You should do that. It has two bulbous looking quasi eyes
messed
on
up.
either side of its head. So
Sorry.
this is damage that you saw. So in
How
flurry
does- there it is. There it is.
so that's flurry of blows. You want to make your unarmed strike. But if
Yes.
you want to do flurry of blows, we will definitely keep that roll.
Yeah, I do want to do it.
So first
it's-
do your unarmed strike.
Yes. I pushed the wrong button and then I got overwhelmed and then I just freaked out. Play by play.
The trifecta. So 10 is a miss. Actually, it's a 5.
beans.
5 is a miss.
Okay. Cool. And so then I can now take my second attack, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Oop. Ooh, crit?
Oh, yes.
A crit, and a very tasty crit at that.
Yum.
15 points of bludgeoning damage as you miss with the first, as Crokek'toeck makes a lurch. You miss with the first blow, with the second blow, you smack this thing right in its milky eye, which closes as you feel something pop underneath your
Ew.
fist. Then are you doing a flurry of blows, I assume?
I am doing a flurry of blows.
So that first flurry of blows hit did succeed, so another 7. And roll me another hit.
All right. Let's see. And now I can do this one, except I just rolled damage on accident. So sorry.
So I do see an attack for 10 that has, or 5 that has missed.
Yeah.
So that is your 4 attacks, 2 of which
Yes.
hit. One of them was a crit.
Heck
So
yeah.
for a total of 22 points of bludgeoning damage. Nice
Not
job.
too bad. Not too bad.
Not bad at all.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Anything else from you, Zelmira?
You know, no, I think I'll stay where I am.
All right, Silas.
All right, I am going to focus on the one that has already been damaged, Blue, for my first attack, swinging with Iranian, my magic glaive, for a 24 to hit.
-5 because of the situation.
19 to hit.
That is a hit.
Sorry for that. That is 12 points of slashing magical damage to Blue.
Large laceration appears on the side of this thing as it attempts to chew on Falcon.
But he's still there.
Still there.
Oh, second attack coming in at him then. That is only a 9 to hit with a -5.
Fortunately, you have missed as you line up, but just as you go to strike, there's a lurch in this maw of Crokek'toeck, and you fall to your knee and have to get up and reset.
And
Oh, you muted there.
all done.
All done. Got it. Okay, Rim.
All right, it's the green one who is in the process of grappling our friend. Is that correct?
Indeed. And
All
thank
right.
you for reminding me that.
I was stabbing out.
Yes,
Didn't
at
wanna
the
stab
start of your turn, because you are still grappled,
Oh,
I'm going to
sorry.
go ahead and...
Oh, do I die now? Yay.
You die. Because you are grappled at the start of your turn, you take 4 points. 4 points of acid damage. So that is that little thing taken care of. Rim, now it is your turn.
All right, I am shooting the green guy. I am almost out of spell slots, but I will bonus action Hunter's Mark on the green,
Okay.
and I get 3 shots. So,
Uno, dos, tres.
come on, big number. Oh God, I missed with all of them. That's depressing. I rolled a 3, a 5, and a 5. So with all the minuses, I can't get my footing. I'm a sad
You
panda.
might be inclined to be hard on yourself, but then keep in mind, you are fighting mouth demons inside the mouth of a demon.
We are
So-
agents of the celestial dentistry solution. We are here.
All right, that's it. That's all I can do.
DMD, y'all.
Jax, you're up, buddy.
I'll just quickly do this. Gives the hype train. So obviously we completed a level 5 hype train by 200%.
Amazing.
Pixie gifted 10 subs and 3,000 bits. Silas gifted 10 subs. Liz gifted 400 bits. Renreb 100 bits. Thank you very much, guys. Sean, that's 200% over. So it's up to you what you want to give for that.
All right. If you do not currently have inspiration, please take it. If you do have inspiration, give yourself a D6, and I'm going to roll for another 2 healing potions.
Thank you very much, guys. And just remember, guys, that hype train goes towards a gift certificate to Kraken Dice. We're already giving away $25, and we're giving away $50 now on top of that. So it's 2 giveaways at the end of the stream.
All right, Jax,
Thank you,
you
guys.
receive a regular healing potion. Rim, you
Oh,
receive a regular healing potion.
I just got one, so please feel free to give it to the next person. down
All
if
right.
you'd like.
The next person down is going to be
It's
Jax.
Silas.
Jax just got one too. So we'll go down. The next one is Zelmira. Zelmira, you have a regular healing potion in your pack now, thanks to the generosity of our very wonderful viewers. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
They might just live.
Thank y'all. Right, so I am going to fly over the heads and go to here and come
Okay.
down behind it, so I'm level with it.
All right. Just so you know, you have barely enough room to fly over this. This air chamber is not large.
I'll go round it then.
Okay.
Oh, over whichever one's easier.
With your flight speed, thanks to your little ebony scarab, you are able to. You have enough movement to avoid attacks of opportunity. But
Cool. A 21 to hit.
So that is yep, that hits.
That is 26 damage
On green.
on green, the one that's got silence.
Alrighty. Got it.
That's me done.
Excellent. Brings us to Falkren.
Falkren, I choose you.
Unmute your face.
All right then. So looking at my
Cat.
cat, but cat.
Cat butt.
I must ask myself a question.
Tell us a tale.
Yeah, right. So in this tale, it's the holy crap, get this thing away from me. So I've got one in front of me. So Silas, you are still like bound by this creature.
He's grappled.
Is grappled, and then we establish that if I banish a thing that grapples someone, like it's banished and then it drops the person, or is it taking Silas with it?
It is not taking Silas with it.
Right, that's what I thought. All right, cool.
I'm not the only one that suspects I'm dying. I
If
see.
you banish Crokek'toeck, he's taking you with him because you are now within him.
Yes. No. That. Wow. Yeah. I didn't think about that. Anyway.
All
so
aboard the Abyss truck.
Yeah.
Bus. Abyss bus.
Yeah. Abyssal bus.
The
Yeah.
bus. The bus.
Bustle.
The bustle.
Oh my God. The bustle. All right. So.
I think I know what the horn would sound like.
Yeah. Right.
Oh
Oh, I love it so much. All right.
No, you got to work on that, brother.
Hell no, brother.
Hell no, brother. Well, let me tell you something, brother. No,
Do something, Falkren.
Yeah. No.
Enough
shit.
with this gigantic pause.
Oh.
can't help it.
Oh, I
They're
was
really cute.
hoping you'd do it.
Oh man. God, I want to do so many things, but everyone's dying around me per the usual. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and tap. I'm gonna
Tap that.
Yeah, right.
Bustle.
I'm gonna hit the creature that is currently grappling Silas with
Okay.
Quietus, main sword. So draw
Go
that
for it.
slash that. It is a suck. Yay. Well, hang on. -5 is.
That's 5 is a 12.
Wow.
That is a miss.
All right. And then I will go ahead and. God, I hate this freaking action economy. All right. Go ahead and pull. I'm sorry, friends. I'm not being very entertaining right now. All right. Yeah. No, I'm gonna go ahead and pull Steve. So let's do that. For my bonus action, summoning Steve the Hammer.
Alrighty.
Alright,
And
come
Steve
on,
the Hammer will attack.
Suck. You suck. All right. With a 6, Steve comes
Yes.
blundering in. So that's 2 swings and a miss on green. And
Alrighty.
that is all I got. So
That's not the correct one. There we go. There's Steve.
there we go.
Okay. Yes, you did in fact miss. That brings us back to the top of the order with Typhon.
Okay, assuming that green is the most damaged, yes.
Hard to tell. These things have bizarre anatomy, but it has definitely been hit the most.
How
Yeah,
bizarre! How bizarre!
I will cause a strange sounding bell-like sound to ring out in this maw, casting Toll the Dead.
A wisdom save, right?
Yes, going all Sabriel style, hoping
I
to
have-
banish this creature apart.
I have rolled a 3.
Okay,
Do that
In that
damage quick,
case-
Ma.
I'm excited. 23 points. Level 3 Toll the Dead on a damaged creature is fun to roll, unless you roll ones, and then it feels terrible, but...
You see one whole section of this creature, and you can see now that while at first you thought it had a mouth like a normal creature, it is actually, it's the top of it is in thirds, and each third is its own maw with its own teeth, so it clamps together sort of like, It clamps together like a bizarre Venus flytrap like thing, but it is still up.
All right.
Although it is from that blow. Now you can tell it is definitely damaged. You can see parts of it have withered and broken away.
Pair of attacks from Peep. Peep manages a 20, disadvantage and -5.
That is a hit.
All right. For 8 more points of damage.
8 more points. It's still up. Although it is barely holding on to Silas's leg.
Singing "This Could Be the Day That I Die."
Anything else, Typhon?
That is the completion of my turn.
Alrighty,
Does Peep get to save it all against poison, or is it just
Peep is poisoned in here until Peep leaves.
Oh, okay.
That is going to bring us to
Yikes.
Peter. Oh, you do have the means of curing poison. The Maw demons go. One goes to attack you, Typhon, with a 21 to hit.
Oh, what are the chances it's gonna... Okay, I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna use Arcane Deflection, make my armor class 23.
All right, as you do that, the maw comes and grabs your leg similarly to the way that it has grabbed Silas's, but as it tries to crunch down on your bones, there is a glow of power which spreads the mouth apart as it cannot penetrate your magic force. Second bite, it's gonna try with a 17.
Okay. Whew.
On Silas, I have a 9 and I have an 11.
I attack it.
You attack it. Go for it.
Yeah.
24 is going to hit.
25.
Definitely. 25.
Why does he attack?
35 damage.
Would you like to explain why you get this
I
attack?
have Sentinel.
Very nice. That is going to be more than enough to destroy this creature, as this is psychic damage, right?
Yep.
All right, interesting. So as the psychic energy flashes out from your hand, the maw releases its hold on Silas's leg, shivers, and then just melts into goo on the floor, becoming one with the saliva.
Are you all right, Silas? Can I hand him a healing potion? as a
No,
move
not
action?
on your reaction. That's going to bring us to
Oh, yes, reaction.
the
Sorry.
one attacking Falkren. I have a 10. And I have a 23. 23 hits, 14 points of piercing, 11 points of acid, and you are grappled.
Who's grappled?
Falkren.
She's grappled.
It was 14 points of piercing and
11 points of acid.
11 points of acid. No.
You're tripping
That's
now.
Gonna bring us back to Zelmira. Beat him up.
Okay.
Got this.
So Zelmira is going to take a breath and steady herself, still her mind, and hit him again with her fists.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Cast Saliva Whip.
The worst reskinning of a spell ever.
I imagine that's how it sounds. And then, not that anyone asked, but that's how it sounds.
Just imagine Zelmira's got a giant dip in.
You want to fight?
You want to fight?
We about to throw down, mofos.
You want to throw hands?
Zelmira,
Shit.
you have rolled a 24 minus
Yes.
5 is a 19, which is still a hit. 6 points of bludgeoning.
Haha, fool. And I will take a second attack.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, 15, so 10. No.
10 is a miss, unfortunately.
Now that makes sense. But then that frustrates Elmira, so she focuses in even harder, and I'm going to expend that key point and do a flurry of blows.
All right. Ooh, 23 minus 5 is 18, which is a hit.
Nifty.
With a nice 10 points of bludgeoning. Another massive blow.
Cool. And I think that's it for me.
You get one more.
Oh my gosh, I get one more. That's right. Wow, it's like Christmas.
More blows in this flurry, please.
The hits.
I need more blows.
I'm sorry, our
Oh,
flurry
beef.
machine is broken.
Yeah. So
14,
one
that
I
is a
missed.
miss. Yes.
She got a little cocky and, went a little too far to the left. So
As you are beating this thing, you can feel things squishing and popping and breaking underneath your fists, Zelmira. It is gross. Silas.
Goody.
I am
These
going
hands
to,
are made for massaging.
Oh dear.
Gotta go.
That's what Jax told me. You're going to massage the maw? I'm going to attack blue with a 23 minus 5, 18 to hit.
That is a hit.
That is going to be 9 points of slashing magical damage to blue.
It nearly cloven in half by that blow.
But not quite.
Not quite. It is still holding on to Falcon's foot.
Well, let's just do this thing with my second attack. Or not. I'm sure that's a miss.
It is indeed. 6 is a miss, I'm afraid.
And yeah, no, I don't have any good bonus actions, so all done.
Right, Rim.
All right. I am going to not shoot, actually. I am going to come up to the other side of... Can I get there? Can I lean against the teeth?
You're essentially, as you get into that area, you're basically pushing up against the wall, and the roof has... That's right where the roof of the mouth comes to, so you kind of have to move over to this... lean over to the side a little bit, but
okay.
I'm going to say that is a steppable place.
That is feasible. Okay. Then I will not do piercing or slashing. I will do bonking, and I'm going to transfer my...
That's what the kids are calling it these days.
Bonking. Yeah. I'm going to transfer my Hunter's Mark to blue, and I'm going to bonk. Maybe. Oh, come on. 2 bonks.
Well,
the
12
second one
has missed with... That's actually a miss. 24 is a 19. That is a hit.
All right. It is 6 points in bonky damage. Plus...
It had 5 hit points left. You bonk it to death. And as it is bonky damage, there is no blast and burst of demonic ichor. It just...
I did that on purpose. Yes.
Squishes into the...
That's why I missed my second hit on purpose.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Very
Good
wise.
strategy.
Anything else, Rib?
No, I think that I'm done bonking.
Hi, Teresa in chat.
Jax. Hi, Teresa.
Okay. Can I do the same as what Rim's doing? Go in there.
Yep, right there. Absolutely. I would say not here, but yes here.
Good stuff. And I will stabby. Da-da-da. For a 17.
17 hits.
16. Oh, yeah. Flanking.
Oh, 34 damage.
34 damage. A mighty blow from Jax, the rogue. It is still up, but it took serious damage from that. Anything else, Jax?
Nope.
Falkren, you are no longer grappled, ma'am.
Fantastic. She's gonna toll the dead.
All right. Wisdom save. That is going to be a 7.
Yeah. That'll.
It'll fail, I
like it.
assume.
Yeah. That won't do it. So let's see here. Is the target? Yes. Roll. Is the target missing some? Yeah, it is. Absolutely.
Yeah, quite a few.
Of course it is. That's just. And what? Oh.
12 points of damage for the Toll the Dead. Anything else?
Yeah, no, Steve's gonna try to come in and
Alrighty.
smash it on the face.
Steve,
Alright, so-
smash.
Steve, smash.
You look a little bit occupied there, Ryan. You've got the baby and a cat
I
getting
mean, I
in
got
your
the
face.
baby, I got the cat, you know.
Could we interest you in this fighting bantam rooster?
So yeah. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I come with my own party.
You're being flanked.
Yeah, no kidding.
Zelda's ready to throw hands. I can tell.
Yeah.
Woohoo! 24
Steve,
minus
go.
5, 19. That's a hit. 8 points in it. It had 7 hit points left as Steve crushes it into the goop. And that is the end of combat with visible threats.
Woo! Wait, what? Wait. Why'd you say it like that?
Now we have the.
Don't say it like that.
Well, like what?
We're done. We won. Everything is done.
There
No,
is
he said-
coughing, there is hacking, there is moaning as the group collects yourselves here inside the massive mouth of this creature. Occasionally you rock as it is continuing to worry itself out of whatever pocket it has been encased. The demons above have dug and freed it to the point where it can escape, but not without further digging itself. What do you do?
I think we need to move further inside.
Should I go first?
Did we loot the maw demons?
Just do some teeth extraction.
God, we are the dentistry board.
Unfortunately, there's nothing left of the maw demons to loot.
Does anyone have a healing potion?
I give him my greater healing.
I got one you can have.
Greater healing potion.
So hand him a healing potion.
What's the healing potion from Jax?
A normal, I believe.
Do you want to roll that? 2d4 plus 2?
I will click on it in my inventory. That'll do it for
Because
me.
rolling is fun.
I will also expend a healing.
Oh, man!
Jax. A tasty healing potion.
I can take one hit now.
FYI, a greater healing potion is 44 plus 4. For whenever anyone
Who's
wants to drink
slurping
that one. Cure wounds goes on who, Falcon?
These 2 cure wounds go to Silas.
Oh,
right.
In that case, I will
thank you.
hold on to my healing potion if you are feeling okay.
Now I could take 2 hits.
Yeah.
So, a lot of healing done. Wounds closed.
Since I'm all
which is
healed
good
up, I'll go
because
first.
I've still got a healing potion. I can give you another one.
the saliva and goo inside this mouth does have a itchy and burny sensation to it as it touches wounds. Just something to know.
Oh. Abandon all hope, ye who enter. Let's go.
I've still got one healing potion just in case.
Zelmira used a potion of healing.
Yep.
Zelmira.
She's all healed up. She got a crit.
Yeah.
What do you do, friends?
I will scout ahead stealthily on my beetle.
Alrighty, as you reach... Well, show me where you go. As you reach that spot, the walls suddenly close in on you as the gag reflex is activated and it attempts to bar your path. I need a strength saving throw, Jax.
I'm like, don't like it, do ya?
And I'll start trying to choke him.
Okay.
Strength saving throw, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That's another mental image, a giant demonic maw and Jax hanging from the tonsils.
12. Yeah.
You have failed, Jax. You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage and you are trapped. You are restrained.
Falcon's going to immediately move up to try to wrench
Force it
Jax
open.
free. Yeah, force
All
it
right.
open.
I will go and help you with that.
Can I use my reaction on that?
We're out of combat, so you can do whatever you wish.
I can do uncanny dodge.
It has to be an attack.
Yeah, it hits you with an attack.
This was not an attack. This was there was no attack roll made. So Rim, Falkren, as you move into the throat, from right there, yeah, you're good right there. Go ahead and try and pull him free. Both of you make, either both of you can make an athletics check, or one of you can make it with advantage.
Everyone just
give me
start tickling the
advantage?
walls to make this creature regret this.
That would be a 4+ to an athletics check for me, but
Yeah, if you could give me advantage, that would be wonderful.
I will aid you in this our hour of need.
Oh,
Well,
Well,
what did you
I-
roll?
critted that, so I have a 29 to wrench him from the esophagus.
Indeed, you pull him out. Jax covered in goo and looking a little bruised, but nonetheless where you are no longer restrained, Jax.
thank you.
Maybe I should go first. And I will go down the esophagus with the intent of using my arm strength to keep the passage open.
All right, as it begins to move in on you, I will need you to make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
Yeah, can I Sean, is there a way in which I can use my like basically back rim up on that and sort of trying to keep the passage open with him? I don't know if that's
Saving throw. Yeah, that's a good question.
Describe to me how you help.
so. The idea is that as Rim kind of puts his hands out to the side, I say, "Put your back to my back," and so then we sort of get back to back, and then I put both my hands out to the one side, and Rim had his hands out to the other side. So each of us are getting shoved, like we were shoving against one side of the wall of the throat while getting shoved into each other.
I like it. Okay, so
Even especially with the height difference. That's
Oh,
even better.
absolutely.
I
No,
love
Falkren is
that
full
we
on like
described this.
scurrying up, like to get her shoulders to Rim's shoulders.
This is like when you go to the gym and you put one of those big bouncy balls behind you. That's like with Falkren.
Just quickly, Pixies redeemed 2 healing potions by spending 2,000 gold.
Oh my god.
Crikey.
Holy cannoli.
We need it.
So that
Thank you,
is
Pixie.
going to be 2 normal healing potions. The first one goes to
Give it to the class.
Falkren. Yeah. Second one goes to Zelmira.
Yes.
Actually, Zelmira, you and I get to
That
roll.
was- oh,
You get to. Yeah, take it.
You don't
Welcome
get
back.
thank you, Sean.
You're welcome. So,
Yeah,
as
that's what I want.
the,
I want Sean as the DM to just like pour a health potion out on the ground.
it's just like, oh,
I don't even give
the
a shit.
sound of it pouring out is so pleasing.
You can't hear it. It hits the saliva.
As you brace yourselves, you move into the area where you could see it narrows to the point that it becomes a problem, and I will allow each of you to make a saving throw separately, or one of you to do it with advantage.
I will do it at advantage if it's all right with you.
I will
for
try to keep them at the edge of my aura.
Indeed.
Totally fine with me.
Oh,
All right, a 27. plus
31.
4, 31, yes.
As Rim moves into the esophagus of this thing, Falkren, you brace yourself up against Rim. Rim's massive arms stick out to either side as he single-handedly holds at bay the walls of the trash compactor, and the rest of you are able to move through if you wish.
No, shut them all down.
Pixies redeemed another healing potion.
Where could he be?
Pixie!
Why?
Curse my metal.
She says if you win this one, you can pour it out. Please don't win it.
No,
Thank you, Pixie.
they're dying, R2.
Where could he be?
Ribbon
Keep saying
Typhon.
that again and
Rim,
again and
let's get
again.
this one to Typhon.
Typhon, yeah.
Yep.
How powerful is it?
Okay.
How powerful is it? How
Oh,
powerful is
it
it?
is actually a regular healing potion because there is an option
It was
for
the
a greater.
gold redemption.
Yep.
Okay, got it. All right, so you are able to move into this next room. As Rim holds the massive esophagus of Crokek'toeck at bay.
I'm sure there's a joke there.
I'm
just-
trying my best not to make it.
I start
Damn it! God damn it! Why'd you have
Once
to
more, we descend into the body of a giant demonic creature and he's choking on Rim.
I've got a thing for it. All right.
Don't we all?
As you step into this room, you immediately see that it is much larger than the mouth. It's difficult to determine where exactly and what exactly this is, as very quickly your concept of what anatomy should be is askew. The walls of this area, and also some structures also in the middle of it, glisten with copious amounts of this pus-like goo, and in and amongst it, attached to the walls and sticking there with this substance, you could see numerous demonic forms that are not moving. The very center of the room, hanging down, its arms suspended by long ropey tendrils of flesh that moves in the room as Crokek'toeck moves. You could see it swing back and forth, is a large red and blue ape-like creature, its fur matted and dripping with this disgusting sludge. And it also does not appear to be moving.
The visuals for this are just awful. Sean, they're awful.
Thanks. I hate it.
That's episode 92.
Whoa,
Thanks.
whoa,
I hate it.
Jesus Christ. Do we see all that?
You do.
Oh,
Oh my.
None of them are moving. But as Crokek'toeck lurches about, you feel your balance affected mightily.
Can I make a perception check to see if there's any signs of life?
Sure, make a perception check.
Okay.
Do these creatures seem bound in the same way that the red and blue ape is bound?
Can I also do a perception check?
It's a 20.
Could I do one more thing to DM just to confuse you?
Oh, jeez.
Please, let's all jump on board this
31.
a bustle.
35 with
Do I have a
the
passive of 19? Is that enough, or do I need to roll as well?
DM's favorite question.
I've got dark vision.
the DM's favorite statement.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I do. Crap. Oh yeah, I do. Okay.
So, to
I've got a magic
answer
ring,
your
but I'm good.
questions, Rim, you can see barely perceptible rising and falling of breath on all of the creatures that you see as they breathe out. The mucus that's on them sort of bubbles, splatters around their noses. They are attached to the walls, almost a part of the flesh that is in this chamber. But also, they don't seem to be trapped, per se. Just resting. The creature that is hanging down from the top is not coated in the same material. Also does not seem to be awake per se, but is definitely alive. Jax, you see most of the creatures in here are the same as the ones that were digging in the scab. These half pig, half bear-like hairless demons that bring with them a horrible stench. And indeed, as you look at them and think, this is probably the main source of the poisonous fume that is just permeating throughout the interior of Crokek'toeck. You also see larger hyena-like creatures. Their flesh and fur matted back and dripping with the same disgusting spume, but they are clearly gnolls, which are a little bit more ubiquitous to Faerun, although they are in fact fiends. What do you do, friends? At the other end of this room, or this chamber, however you want to see it, you can see an opening that goes further inside.
Is there enough room for us to fly the carpet around the like not touch the bottoms and avoid this massive thing in the center?
So glad you asked that question. Possibly. However, Crokek'toeck is lurching and moving around. It might be difficult.
Does the floor, what is the consistency of the floor? Like, is the floor sticky? Is that like...
It is, as you put your hand down and touch the floor, there is it's more slimy and slippery than sticky. You don't get the impression that merely walking in here is going to impede your movement very much. You're much more likely to have problems because of running into things as Crokek'toeck rolls and moves around.
Rim will look at Typhon and raise a scaly eyebrow and point to the carpet with a questioning look.
Yeah, Typhon will nod. It's probably the way to go. Just thinking through this myself. Yeah, I think Typhon will nod and whisper the command word and gesture for everyone to get on. Hopefully that can help ferry us across. Also, Sean, with our knowledge of what we've heard of Crokek'toeck, at least, would this sort of feature of the creature make sense? Is it?
Well, you have learned that at times past, Crokek'toeck has actually spewed forth small armies and squads of demons. Apparently, there is an actual entrance to the abyss within Crokek'toeck's bowels. So it makes sense for there to be demons here. If Crokek'toeck was trapped and has been here trapped for some time, it's possible that they are in some form of suspension, or it's possible they're even being used as sustenance.
The
Hard
demon
to
gizzard.
say. Indeed. Jax, while we're thinking about all this, you cannot use your psychic blades as an attack of opportunity.
What, sorry?
You cannot use psychic blades as a reaction. Psychic blades has to be on your turn. I've received a bit of information. I want to make sure of that. Check it out.
As if I've got a blade in my hand, isn't it? It's still classed as a weapon.
We'll look into it, but we need to check that out for next time. We're missing
Key
some
phrase
folks here.
on your turn. Look for that. I don't know the rule.
We're missing some folks. Did we get a ETA back from Liz?
I don't know. I did not see one.
Okay.
She just
Nope.
said BRB.
Unexpected.
Very well. So it's up to you then, friends, what you do next.
So my suggestion is that we try to wend the carpet around the bodies, avoiding the one in the center most specifically. The passage is here, right? So I would say
Yes.
it'd probably be safer to... Ooh, let me use my drawing tool. Go... Because we can go over these bodies here, right?
The area is tight. It's not a huge cavern. It's going to be very, very tight moving into this. It is possible, but it might not afford you the benefit that you think. It's going to bring you close enough to the creatures by flying them over them that you would have a similar difficulty by flying around them. There's no benefit. It's not made easier by flying. The one thing that is easier is that more of you would be able to move at once on the carpet, as opposed to making individual checks.
Then I think that's the way to go.
It's either walking versus just flying versus just walking through it. Yeah.
And I will say that not everybody will be able to be on the carpet if you want to try and do this stealthily.
We could do 2.
Well, I can stealth across.
Yeah. I could teleport if there's an emergency.
It's up to you guys.
Do we do
So is that the plan? We will
2 fairies?
Diddly-diddly-dee. 2 fairies.
Nice.
So is that the plan, that most of us will go on the carpet and then we'll send Jax across stealth wise? How many more people need to make wandering checks? Who would not fit on the carpet, Sean?
You would not fit on the carpet.
Rim would not fit.
So I will have to.
And
try
I
to
would
stealth.
say probably Falkren. Well, okay, I'll say to this: there are 7 of you. There are 7 of you, including Persephone, but we won't have Persephone be a part of this. So there are 6 of you. I will say that 4 of you can be on the carpet and give it enough agility to stealthily attempt to move past all of these things. That leaves that 2 of you would then have to make your own checks.
Okay, I will be one of them then.
You're making stealth
presumably
checks, Rem?
Jax- Yeah. And presumably Jax will be.
So long
The
as you
other?
don't have disadvantage.
Shouldn't. I don't see any reason why I would.
-5 to all attacks and skill checks while inside Crokek'toeck.
Sure. This will be. I will use my advantage on this. Is that the plan? Is everybody good with this plan? All right.
So,
All right.
and the rest
So
are the-
let's do the carpet first. Who is piloting the carpet?
Yes, I will do that. Since
Make a
it's-
stealth check, please.
Oh, I see. I thought it was
Wait.
going to be.
Can I grant guidance to Typhon for the stealth check?
Absolutely,
Since I am on the carpet as well?
you may.
And then could Bardic Inspiration work as well?
If Persephone was here, yes, but she's not.
Let's
Right.
Right then.
Thank you. I will use inspiration. So,
So it's an
got that.
11.
Plus the D4 is, I guess, 13.
13. Show me which path
Any
you are going.
D6s? There were some D6s out there.
There were.
Oh,
If you used a D20, though, you didn't get one. Sorry.
right.
If you already had that D20, then you would have had a D6 on top of it.
Does it seem like that the creatures inside here also have their passive perceptions lowered by the -5?
Hard to tell.
Well spoken.
Seems reasonable.
So show me which path did you take?
It looks to me like going, excuse me. I feel like the simpler path, right? Occam's razor here, just
Alrighty.
it's not the correct usage of that term, but that's
As you move here,
Sure it is.
I like it.
the corner of the carpet brushes against one of the knolls that is stuck in this mound of flesh. And as it does, it scrapes away part of the mucus on its face, and its eyes open, flutter up, and it instinctually, yes, reaches out with its mouth to bite Zelmira.
Oh, ooh.
Hitting AC
It's
12.
instinctual, so and it misses. So
It misses.
who can blame
indeed.
it? You know.
As Typhon is able to pilot the rest of you on the magic carpet to here. That's going to leave Rim
I
and Jax.
give Rim guidance.
Oh, good. So this will be inspiration spent plus guidance. What did I do there? That's 1. 14 minus 5. Shit. So 9 plus. Come on. Oh, balls. 10.
10. All right, Jax, you have successfully stealthed across. What path do you take, Rim?
Okay. The one that doesn't wake anyone up.
That's
That
a good
one.
path.
Yeah. I will say I will go.
What?
I don't want to get near this path.
All right, as you are moving along, Crokek'toeck lurches and you run headlong into this knoll here, which fully wakes up and bites you, tries to bite you, hitting AC 9,
That's a miss.
and then tries to claw you, AC 9, and tries to claw you again. As you look down, as it claws, it looks like its hands actually have dissolved to the point that they're little more than just skeletal claws.
Nubby.
Last claw attack hits AC 14,
Missed.
I believe is a miss. And after it finishes those attacks, it coughs up a large amount of mucus and blood, and then you see it just dissolve in front of you.
Cool. Gross.
And you said here as well. Sorry, you rolled very poorly. This one also, as you try to sneak past it,
So
you
if it's
slip.
dark, Sean, they can't see me too, because I am invisible to creatures that rely on dark vision.
If they were relying on dark vision, then that would be true.
Okay.
This one has a natural 20, so you take 5 points of piercing damage as this dretch bites into you. As it does, it kind of gurgles, and a globule of poison falls out of its mouth and into the wound. So you take 2 points of poison damage.
Okay.
Should have been wearing a mask.
It has missed its other 2 attacks, and it also dissolves into the ground.
Magic Woodsman keeping up the puns in Ryan's absence. Noel butts about it.
No buzz.
So
Bravo,
happy
Magic
you're
Woodman.
here.
Bravo. I am.
And just as you think you are making it, you're going to make it all the way to the other side, Rim, there is another lurch as you fall backwards and get basically embraced by another one of these gnolls that comes awake, and its skeletal claws come out and try to rip at your scales, and its head lolls forward and its mouth just lands on your neck and begins to worry it for a few seconds before it too begins to melt. Hitting AC 19,
That's the meat to beat.
5
Oh.
points of piercing.
That was with minus
Echo.
5. Oh, jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
It's possible that the things that actually make up the body of Crokek'toeck are not subjected to the same problems that you all are having.
Fair.
The claw, it's 17
Miss.
and 11.
Miss.
You have made it through.
That was fun, Rim, wasn't it?
Rim will wipe a big bunch of goop from the back of his neck and kind of shake it onto the floor and give Jax a side eye before thinking better of it and just patting him gently on the head with the clean hand.
Slimed me, Ray. Reaching this point, Silas, you turn your attention to what is ahead of you. This passage in front of you appears to go from being more about walls of flesh that you could see forming rooms and caverns to a more of a slick and smooth tube. It's still large enough to walk through, but it goes ahead of you and curves very abruptly to the right. However, right where you are, I'm going to put you right there again, you could see two areas of the wall that are slightly different from those around. Almost as if some sort of callus has grown up and sealed something. There's one to your left and one to your right. The one to the right seems to be much thicker and durable than the one to the left.
I wave Typhon up and say, such things are not my strength, but perhaps the night surgeon might know something.
Could I take a look, see what's going on here?
Indeed. You may make a nature check or medicine check, your choice.
Would checks that rely on just your brain still be at -5?
Yes.
If you're just thinking,
Well, if you're in a pinball machine, it's hard to
yeah.
concentrate.
Exactly.
Okay.
I guide him.
I'm working it.
Night Surgeon, would you like a second?
We're
opinion?
going all meta. It's a scab within the scab.
Let's do it. Thank you, Falcon. Once we think about this for a second.
Pleasure.
Plus so a 12.
A 12. Difficult to ascertain. This interior of this place is bizarre and unlike any creature. You can't see how, based on the things you've seen so far, anything this large could A, exist at all, B, exist with the kind of anatomy that it has. You would expect that anything that would have sensitive organs, any part of this creature that would have sensitive organs, might have a bit more protection than those around.
Could because I was the first one to see it, is there any check that I could make, DM, at this point?
Perception check would be fine.
Perception check. I'll make a perception check. That's a -5.
Mm-hmm.
A whopping 11.
There's a great deal of sloshing and slurping that is happening in here. Fortunately, that is all.
What are you looking
It
for?
has strep throat.
Oh, I've got time for that.
Oh, UK medicine. It'll be
Yeah,
fixed up in no time.
I would like to take a second look at these scabs. I really think that there's something we can glean from this creature. It's a being. It has anatomy.
What are we looking for?
Hopefully a way to hurt it.
I will allow you to make a perception check. It's going to be at a higher DC because of failed perception checks already made.
Oh, I love high DCs. I'll try.
DM may make a medicine check.
All right, yes, I will allow a medicine check. A nature check has been done, a perception check, now a medicine check.
I'll assist you on this one.
I thank you very much.
May I perceive?
Just a moment there, Jack.
Oh, bollocks. All right, well, never mind then. So that's like what, even with the -5, that is...
I mean, you rolled a 3 and a 4. I don't think it's working.
Yeah, no freaking kidding.
So, just this jostling and the ickiness of this place, as you definitely can hear sounds. You hear rumbling, you hear swishing and slurping sounds, but there's so much that is beyond your normal scope of existence being inside a creature like this has you so disoriented that even though you have enough room to look around and see and to stand, you just can't figure out what this could be. You have these two large calloused areas both to the left and to the right, or the north and the south, depending on how you orient on this map. And as all of this is happening, there's whispered conversations and puzzling going on in this area. Jax, you can, of course, fly up and make another perception check
I
if you
will
want.
have a little perceive. 25. 4.
25. So
I can
You
hire
hear-
that if needed.
you can hear two things from where you are. First, from the room, or not just here, from the room to, or not the room, the behind the callus, the one to the north, that it seems to be much thinner than the one to the south. You can smell a very acrid scent. It is different from the stench that is emitted by the dretches. You can also hear a kind of a sloshing sound. Each time Crokek'toeck moves, a definite. You also hear barely perceptible moaning sound. From the calloused area to the south, you cannot smell anything. And at first you feel, you think you can't hear anything. In fact, you can't. But you put your hand on it. And just as you are finishing determining that there's no sound, you feel
Oh, what?
very strong but inaudible vibration that goes.
Everyone step back. I will use the full reach of Ranian, 10 foot.
So this was Jax that heard this. I'm sorry if I misspoke.
I know.
Silas. Okay.
But I'm going to the top, and I'm going to use the full reach of Iranian so that everyone else is 15 feet away, and I am 10 feet away.
Okay.
And give a little poke at the one to the north, which I believe was the thinner, looser.
That is correct. Make an attack.
Hiya! Well, I miss.
You do. You move to the side, and you're able to score it a little bit, but it doesn't do enough damage to.
I take my
Make any
second
damage.
attack.
Go for it. What'd you roll?
How's that? It's a 20 adjusted down would be a 15.
That is a hit. Roll your damage.
14 slashing. Pretty good roll.
You slice this callus and it falls away, revealing a. Not going to say the word. What is the word? I'm gonna think of the word
Orifice.
instead. Yeah.
What word were you gonna say, Sean?
Not gonna say
An
that word.
aperture.
Small.
Yes. Yes. A dilating aperture.
That's
that
not better, bud.
Sort of opens up and a wave of noxious gas comes out. And I'm going to need constitution saves from everyone in a 15-foot radius of where Silas is, including you, Silas.
He did say that we were 15 feet away, so that mean we're good?
That is true.
Yeah, I'm
yes.
using my reach. Yeah. it's just
Specifically,
me.
yeah. So just you, Silas.
What save is it?
Constitution.
Oh,
Well, I rolled a natural 1.
All right. Oh, dear. Silas, you take 9 points of poison damage, and you are poisoned. But since we're outside of combat, it doesn't actually matter. So you can go ahead and take that.
I'll make a
condition off.
note of it just in case we're suddenly in combat.
All right. So it only lasts for a minute.
And does this expulsion continue, or is it kind of?
It's sort of like you open up and there's an opportunity for fumes to collect in this chamber, and when you opened it up, it all sort of poured out. It does make a sound. It goes.
It goes beep, 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 beep.
Exactly. That's exactly what it does.
This is what the thoughts of hell sound like. Bah, 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 bah.
Looking into this chamber, it is about 50 feet long, 30 feet tall, 30 feet wide, and 20 feet tall. The bottom of it is filled with a viscous substance which has a familiar quality to it. It appears to be demonic ichor. And you can see it sloshing around in this room as Crokek'toeck moves. There is a dripping sound, and you can see at the roof the bottom of what those of you who are trained in medicine would think is an enormous liver, as it has just this demonic ichor dripping from it. Steady drops all in this room. On the other side of where you have entered, there is a strange sight. It is a creature, large, roughly humanoid in shape, but much like the demons in the other room, it appears to have been fused with the wall of this place. There are tendrils that have come around its torso and its waist and its neck, holding it to the wall. It has the barest vestiges of wings that are plastered to the back of this chamber. And you could see that it is melted, and you could see the flesh is melted and sort of melted and begun to fuse and sink as if it is melting into the side of the wall. As you are watching, you could see there are several wounds on it. And from these wounds is dribbling luminous pale blue blood, which is falling down the body and dripping onto the bile that is on the floor. And as it drips, it floats around the top of the bile for a few feet before suddenly disappearing as something eats it, like a fish in a koi pond.
Is this a humanoid, you said?
It's large. It looks humanoid.
Is it us-sized, or is it...
Larger. It is a large
celestial
creature.
down here, didn't they?
Large creature. And there appears to be another creature that is naked and also humanoid, but much more your size, that is crouched, and you could see that part of its body is also begun to be absorbed by the wall of this place. As you look at it from where you are, you can see a familiar face, Zelmira. As it is Shane.
Now, for casual viewers, DM, you have to explain, or perhaps Peter should explain who is Shane.
I wasn't ready.
I know.
As his voice just barely croaks out, "Hey, Mira. I didn't expect to see you here."
Zelmira rushes forward.
Zelmira, as you step into the room, it is filled with this bile. I'm afraid by running into the room, you have initiated combat.
So monks can run on water. Is that...
By moving, yes, she will be able to run on this. Oh, that sounds awful, but she'll be able to do it. Put yourselves where you think you are. Here is the entrance.
She would walk 1,000 miles, and she could...
She'd walk through hell.
It's amazing. I just ran the gamut of total devastation to dancing to a rendition of 10,000 Miles, in which Miles was replaced with Biles in the span of about 30 seconds. And if that doesn't describe LSRPG, I don't know what does.
It's a good transition.
Good call.
Oh God, Pixie's coming with 2,000 bits for Shane.
Oh, she was yelling,
Shine!
"No,
What
no,
on
no, my heart!" in chat. She's on it. She
I
knows
too,
the story
I had
of Shane.
no idea that this was gonna happen. was
Pixie,
not
Do this.
let us know what you want to do with that,
that?
Pixie.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What type of inhuman man?
An eager DM, perhaps?
Is there a way you can add Peep to my journal so I can just bring him on if there's a sync
That
combat?
would be a smart thing for me to do. I'll just keep doing it for now.
Okay.
I'll do it on the break.
Sorry, I'm about to roll my initiative, Sean.
Good. Go ahead and put yourself in the front, Zelmira, as you did say you rushed in.
I did.
Ben, I'm up to the
Oh
front
my
because
god.
I was peering in after the guys.
Oh, there's his beautiful face. On his token. You
And
guys
for,
don't understand how much I love Shane.
We remember.
Oh.
Okay,
Shane was
maybe-
one of
maybe you do.
Zelmira's traveling companions.
Oh my
that-
god.
A traveling
Speaking of Zelmira, I need some initiative from you, kiddo.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm just so
I mean,
overwhelmed.
Wasn't there an entire story arc in this very stream?
There was.
19.
So, as some of you may have noticed, Ryan and his lovely wife Tess have an edition as Zelda. And while they were having that happen to them, we had an entire sort of different journey here in Avernus where we explored the backstory of Zelmira, who was a latecomer to our group, who didn't get to experience all of the horrible things that happened to the rest of the group. So we made a whole party of really interesting people that were very fun who died one by one or disappeared as Zelmira was left alone in Avernus, and now she's reunited with one of them.
Was he a mucus monster before?
It's a happy story.
And that's why she loved him the most. She just loves mucus.
What was he before?
He was. Well, would you like to tell us, Peter? What was Shane?
Well, we'll get to that.
Shane was
Okay,
an
we'll take
ASMR.
Sorry.
Shane, Pixie wants her 2,000 bits for plot armor for Shane.
Yes, that's such a great idea.
Oh, we love our viewers, especially you, Pixie. Rim, you are first, shocker, with a 31 on initiative. God. What do you do?
I don't even know what there is to attack.
There's the bile in this room as it sloshes back and forth. You have seen creatures come up and eat the blood that is draining from the celestial. You can see as Zelmira runs into the room that there is a bubbling and a large fish-like creature is coming up, although it is still currently under total concealment.
This is a terrible idea, but it's
Put on the
first
blind
thing
sight
that
thing.
popped
Come on.
in my head.
Don't you guys have free blind sight, one of you?
Huh?
Or is it not blind sight? It's true
No.
sight. Never mind.
Yeah, I've got true sight, but that doesn't mean that I can see through crap.
Right.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to. This is gonna be useless, but I just feel like doing it. So sorry, guys. I'm going to use my my ice breath, my dragon breath, to try to neutralize some of the bile in the first area before Zelmira goes headfirst into. That would be his immediate reaction. He sees her running. He's like, "Oh my god, don't run into the gross."
All right, so show me where your cone is going to go.
I'm gonna draw a shape that you're gonna have to delete.
While you're doing that, Pixie's 2,000 bits, she'd like D6s all around, if possible.
D6 is all around. All right.
Thank you,
Everyone gets a D6. Even for me, Pixie?
It's full D6s is fine.
You already get a -5. I'm going to pull out my Kraken
It's
dice.
not me. It's
I'm going to
Crokek'toeck.
take a D6 and put it right there so I know am I cool.
That's
cool
a good
Kraken dice
idea.
with a cool metal thing.
Who else did that the other day? That was a really good idea.
You want it right like that? Those 9 squares?
It's a 15-foot cone, so it probably wouldn't even go out that far. So I just want to make sure that she doesn't go headfirst into bile. That would be my immediate reaction.
All right, so we'll say kind of like that.
Yeah. Let's see if
Okay.
I can neutralize that.
All right, let's see how much cold damage you do with this breath. If you make a certain number, I will say it works.
Okay. What level are we?
11.
70,
11.
70, 11.
Is it beeping? I hit it a lot.
Whoa!
Sorry, it was just, unfortunately, it was the first roll, which is only 12. The other ones were much more badass.
Yes. 12. I'm sorry, Rim. It's just not enough. This is not water. It's demonic bile. It has a corruption and a heat that comes with it, and it is not going to react to your cold. As resistance, as it were.
Okay.
Sorry. Cool idea.
Was that a pun?
An unintentional pun, yes. The next up is the creatures in the water, as one of them comes jumping at Zelmira, and the other two... Actually, one is going to move to there, and they are going to appear. These eel-like creatures that have enormous mouths on the front of them, almost like large mouth bass, except you see hideous teeth inside as they leap from the water. One of them goes for Zelmira. One of them goes for Rim. And the other one comes to here and lashes out with its tail at you, Silas. Biting at Zelmira. Natural 1. And it also tries to lash you with its tail. Another natural... No, with a 2. So a total of 7. That has missed. The one going for Rim. AC 21.
That's a hit.
4 points of piercing, 1 point of poison.
Okay, I still need to roll for a concentration check because
Okay.
Whatchamacallit, the Hunter's Mark has not gone down yet.
You have saved with a 20.
Yes.
And then the tail comes slashing around, hitting AC 12. That is going to be a miss.
Okay.
Then at Silas, the only thing that can reach you is the tail. It hits AC 19.
That's a meat to be.
That indeed does hit. Yes.
All right, so that is 10 points of slashing damage, and as it hits you, you look down, you see that the wound has a kind of a dark pulsing color around it, and it continues to ooze blood as if the wound itself is damaging, but you look like you're going to be continuing to take damage from this as well. I'm going to give you one of these to help us remember. That is their turn. The end of their turn, they submerge into the water. They all have half cover. That is going to bring us to Typhon.
Okay. I will move in 1, 2, 3 to here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do a blasty blast
Nice.
across the 3 of them. Hopefully,
This is a
that's-
lightning bolt.
It is
Dexterity save, correct?
correct.
So the first one is rolled a 10.
They fail definitely. One big number. That is pretty good.
All right, the second one was rolled an 8. And the last one was rolled a 21. I am forgetting something very important. Let me see how I want to handle this.
I'm sure it's entirely beneficial to us.
It is. Electricity does more damage in water.
Yes, indeed.
Well,
And since they're prone, they
they're not all the
suffer
way
for their
submerged,
saving
right?
throw.
Or are they all?
They're
the
not
way
all,
in the water?
this definitely hit them. But one
Go
has
over
rolled a
the top of
20.
them.
One has rolled a 21, so we'll say that's the one that's furthest away, as it would have had the most time to dodge. But the rest failed. So go ahead and give me your damage.
33.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Typhon. I don't know that it's going to apply, but just in case it does, please roll a Constitution saving throw. Keeping in mind, you're
+4.
you at this point you would have been within Silas's aura.
Oh, I see.
So as these creatures come out, everything that is within a 30-foot radius of them, which is everybody, is subjected to a slow spell. So that's going to change things immensely. However, you do have a chance to Constitution save away. You have failed, however.
Well, so
you were able to move. I think you're still able to do exactly what it is you did.
Yeah, 11, and then I may use my reaction to add a +4 to that. Then
you may.
Yeah, does that do it?
Which brings it to a
15.
15. And I'm reading here. It's not actually a con save. It's a wisdom save. So it's gonna be even higher for you, I believe.
Yeah, that would give me. That would make it a 9 to start.
Yeah, you have
plus
saved.
a 4, so a 13, and then I would bump it to a 17.
Yeah, you have saved, and you are now immune to this effect. So you are able to have your turn as normal.
Was the did I need to use the reaction?
Everyone's got
save?
D6s as well, remember?
Would you have needed to use the reaction?
Yeah,
How do you-
did the
how do you mean?
13 naturally save, or did
No.
I need to use?
No, you-
okay,
you-
so then
yeah.
arcane deflection is my, so I have no reaction. Got it. Cool.
Got it. And that is the end of your lightning damage. Okay,
I'm so sorry. Would 15 have naturally saved?
15 would have naturally saved.
Okay, I'm concentrating. I forget my character, so I did not use arcane deflection. My turn's still done.
What are you concentrating on?
The summon my celestial,
Oh,
or my celestial, my aberration.
your aberration.
Ooh.
Very good.
Now that I
Okay.
think of it, makes 2 attacks. Does 15 hit?
Does it will also need to make its wisdom save.
Cool. And it will do so immediately because it's right here and it's super easy to find. Wisdom save.
All right, so your aberration is slowed, which means it will only be able to do the one of those, I believe. Or is
So the first-
is it a single blast? Is it like Eldritch
No, it's a
Blast? or is it like
multi-attack.
Multi-attack. Okay, so just the one then.
15, and I know they get +2 AC from being half cover, so I'm feeling it.
Right, 15, and also because of the roiling Crokek'toeck, he is missed.
Oh, right.
All right, anything else, Typhon?
No.
All right, Falkren, wisdom saving throw, please.
Lovely. I will do so, burning my inspiration to make it at advantage. Is that a wisdom saving throw?
Indeed.
All right, there we go. Don't suck, don't suck, don't suck. 19.
19 is a save.
Huzzah.
You are not slowed.
All right, I will move myself forward to be in the aura of the paladin. And
Okay.
then I'm going to go ahead and hit the lead one that was attacking Zilvana. This one here,
Okay.
which I imagine you can see. With a Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead. $16?
is not enough.
Okay, roll the damage.
Yes, and then they did take damage, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, love it. Well, love that. All right, so submit. Please don't suck. You suck.
Meh.
All right, so that was 12 points of necrotic damage. to
12
that-
points. Got it. It
to that
splashes
creature.
in the bile.
All right,
Anything
and-
else?
No.
All right.
Yeah, no. I'm well.
Bringing us then to Zelmira.
Okay. So Selmira will want to get these creatures out of her way as quickly as possible, and to that effect, will cast Water Whip.
All right.
You got to do a
Or
wisdom
spend the
save.
2 key points. Gotta do my wisdom save.
Yep. Wisdom save for the slow, please.
Okay.
As these creatures move, they exude a miasma of evil force that sort of moves across the top of the water, and as it reaches you, it tries to hold you down and hold you back and prevent each of your blows from landing. What did you roll?
Okay. Oh, fingers crossed. Oh my gosh. 8.
Zelmira,
12.
you are...
You do have a D6 inspiration.
I know,
Yep.
but I wanted to use that for something
Oh.
else. Yeah.
perfectly viable.
All right. Well,
So you
I
are
rolled an 8.
slowed.
Oh dear.
Okay. So does that mean that I have disadvantage?
It means a lot of things. Let's just...
You have
Okay.
to talk like Dory for the rest of the round.
So, when you are slowed, your thank you. Your speed is halved. You take a -2 penalty to your AC and dexterity saving throws.
Oh my gosh.
You cannot use reactions.
Okay.
On your turn, you can use either an action or a bonus action, not both. And that is regardless of any abilities or magic items or anything that allows you to do. You can't make more than one melee or ranged attack this turn.
Okay. Could you post those somewhere so I don't forget them? That would be
Yeah.
helpful for me.
Done.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Yeah. So
If
I
you
will
cast a
still-
spell, it
go ahead.
has other things. But this is, we determined that Water Whip is not a spell, so go for it.
Okay. Let's. And it has to make the dex save of.
All right. And this is the one in front of you.
Yes.
He tries to splish splash out of the way. I've rolled a 12. That's a miss.
Good. Okay, so that's 19. bludgeoning
19
damage.
points of damage. Excellent.
And
Anything
then-
else that you wish to do to this creature?
Yes. So my question is, I guess I can check this on D&D Beyond. Yeah. So it already factored in the fail. I'm going to expend one more key point and do an extra 1d10 of damage.
Okay. Does that cost a bonus action to do?
No.
All right,
At least
then you can do
doesn't
it.
read that way.
Then you can do it.
And then I am going to knock it prone.
All right, so another 6 points of damage. So your Water Whip blasts out of you, reaches into the bile, picks up this thing, and smacks it against the wall, and then smacks it again and drops it back into the bile, which it falls, and you see it sink down a bit. It is prone.
And so I can still take my movement. It's just halved, correct?
Correct.
Zelmira will continue to try to move across this ichor as best she can. And so if I'm moving through these spaces, even though the creature has sunk below the surface, is that
I would say
difficult
because
terrain?
of these this is a unique circumstance indeed, as it is prone under the water, it is not going to be considered difficult terrain as you are essentially moving above it as if you were flying above it.
Cool. All right. And so my speed, I believe, is 50. So
Now it's
5,
25.
10, 15, 20, 25.
All right. So you're walking. You have the ability. Just want to double check. You have the ability to walk on
Oh. Yes.
liquid
sorry, go ahead.
surface.
So
Just want to
that
determine
would be
what
under
that's
features
from.
and traits, correct?
Yes.
Um,
Want to make sure that it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's totally valid. Yes, so I can move along vertical surfaces and across liquids on my turn without falling. That's what I do have. I don't know actually how helpful that is
During the move.
during the move. Yeah.
During the move. So I will say you can move across. If you end your movement, I think that that's going to constitute falling into the drink. So we're going to call that. We're going to change the direction that you move to here. Is that good with you?
Yes, that's actually what
All
I
right.
was realizing as I stayed in the Icker.
All right. So you run across. You all see Zemila just across the bile as it sloshes and swishes around, and she lands on a fleshy area outcropping on the other side of this fish demon. All right. That's Zelmila's turn. Jax.
Just a quick thank you to Manxwork for donating $18 for 66 inspiration. We've already got it, but two healing potions, Sean, something like that.
Sure. Why not?
Thanks, Minx.
Thank you very much, Manx.
Typhon
And I appreciate so much everybody in the chat that there
fun.
is a poll currently up predicting if Silas will die. Yes, thank you.
Unfortunately,
What if
I
you die a
do
little?
believe
On
that
this.
that the second one of these potions gets consumed by the DM.
What?
Them's the breaks. Typhon already has one. Persephone's not here, and it's a big medium. Jackson, Falkren. I'm the only one who hasn't gotten one, so I take one. Sorry, but not really. So, but thank you very much, Manx Works. You know, DMs need love too. Your turn,
True,
Jax.
you've got the
A
tough
wisdom
job.
saving throw. You have saved,
21.
Jax. Yeah.
Okay. I am going to steady myself and throw one at this one here.
Okay.
Do. 20.
That is a hit. 20. Wait. It is 20, but it's also partially submerged, so but it still hits, so you're good.
I can also up that if I need to. 34.
34 points of damage. A massive hit.
And I pull out a dagger.
As it begins to gurgle and goo and turn into more of the bile around.
Oh, I killed it. Nice.
You did. You and Typhon.
Nice. Go us.
Yeah.
Anything else, Jax?
That's me done.
All right, Silas.
Think I need a wisdom save out of the gate?
Correct.
And I'm going to use a Kraken D6
Okay.
because the first roll was a 12,
Uh-oh.
and that makes it a 13.
I'm afraid a 13
Plus
doesn't
4 is not added. The plus 4 is not added there, is it?
I think
No,
it
it's not.
should have
Plus
been 9.
Plus
So I
9,
would think.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
it's incorporated in. Yeah. Plus 4. It's
Oh,
there.
well.
So
13, so I'm slowed.
14 is not enough. You are slowed. Yes.
Can I attack? I have reach.
You have reach. Yeah. You can attack. Absolutely.
Okay. I would like to attack the one that is prone.
Okay. You have advantage against a prone opponent.
Okay.
Why?
Can never figure out what button to press
Oh.
to get advantage.
Real quick here, also at the top of your turn, the laceration that you took from the tail continues to bleed. You take another 3 points of slashing damage.
3 points. Okay, I rolled a 23 with advantage
That's a hit.
and 12 slashing, but I'm going to reach up and clutch my pearls. Clutching the last bead on the necklace of prayer beads. The remaining one was branding smite.
Very nice.
So that will be an extra
Bonus
2d6.
action, isn't it?
Pardon?
I just want to make sure
The
that
bonus action, yeah. Can I not do an action and a
can't-
bonus action?
while you're slowed.
No?
Unfortunately, not.
Oh, well, I guess I don't do that then.
No, you don't. You still have the bead and
use a reaction.
12 points of damage on that attack. And
Yes,
this is the
12
one.
points slashing magic.
And this is the one here.
Yes.
It's prone. You have killed it as you slice right in front of it, and it begins to writhe and then slow, and the splashing becomes less as it is now a.
Well, now I can still take my action, so I still get my second attack, right?
No, you don't. You can only make one attack when you are slowed.
Really? It says it can either use an action or a bonus action,
regardless
or
of the
one
creature's-
melee or ranged attack. Okay, there you go.
Yep.
So can I move?
Yeah, half your movement.
Well, I'm going to run over its corpse.
All right. Okay.
10,
Okay. Before you do this,
15.
The corpse has melted. There is no corpse to run over.
Well, can I make a running jump to get to the other side? I'm slowed. What can I do, DM? I'm going after.
You're going after Zelmira.
after
All right.
Zel-
So
yeah,
you're
I've gotta-
slowed.
The full weapon
She is
roll.
freaking out, and I'm not sure exactly why.
Fortunately, jump is not necessarily a function of your speed. It is a function of your strength, although having room to run up does help.
I take a step back, and then I run 10 feet.
Okay. So you can run... Jumping is one of those things that just isn't done as often as you would expect it to
It's
be.
momentum, you know? It's,
That was silly and I liked it. I take one step back and then I run 10
I take a
feet.
5-foot step back. Half of my movement still gives me 15. So
Yeah.
I put my left foot back, and then
What
my
is your
right
what
foot
is what
forward.
is your strength?
It is a 16 plus 3 mod.
16.
Isn't it
There
athletics?
it is. No.
Jump. No.
So let's look up jumping here real quick, as it's something that I have to do very.
It's one of those
often.
things that happen all the time. No,
Yeah.
they don't. It never
I
happens.
was under the impression that it can't take you beyond your movement, because otherwise you could just jump at the end of every
Right,
move and just
yeah,
get
it-
an extra 5 feet.
So I believe you have the ability to jump. You have the ability to jump this if you had the 10 feet, but it does not add to your movement. So you can jump anything up to a certain length within the 25 feet of your movement.
25 feet of my movement.
Or you can just run through the Ichor.
I'll just run through.
Okay. As you run through the Ichor, on this end right where you are, it is shallow enough to run through, but I'm going to need
You're crazy, man.
Constitution saving throw.
I'll do that. I think I'm poisoned.
Anything you want to add to that? Anything you have to add to that?
I used a D6 and I can't call inspiration after the fact.
It's true. All right. Silas, as you run across, can you please roll a D100 for me?
Don't like this game.
Oh, someone's about to win channel points.
Ooh, I went high. 92.
Nice.
High is
92.
good, right? Bye, guys.
As you get to the other side,
All right, let's go down the
You-
hole.
begin to cough as your tongue begins to swell. It comes out of your mouth and has on the end of it a little gasping mouth that begins to suck the air desperately. While this condition exists, you are silenced.
Icky.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Does the
So-
little mouth talk though?
It's just opening up and down, going.
I wish I'd had like a bass voice, you know what I mean?
Hey.
Well, there's no silence thing, so I'm just going to put an icon on it. I'm bleeding out.
Oh yeah,
I'm-
brother.
At the end of your turn, make another wisdom saving throw.
What's good for silenced? I'm going to use the gory eyeball just because.
Okay.
Wisdom, you say?
Mm-hmm.
27.
You are no longer slowed.
Yay.
Did Zelmira get to roll that too?
Did Zelmira get slowed?
She already wasn't.
She was slow
Yeah,
at the
I
beginning
was-
of her
Ooh,
turn.
shit.
Yeah, I'll have to roll it this
Yes,
week.
please go ahead and roll.
Oh,
Wisdom
okay.
save.
Sure. Thanks.
At the end of your turn, which means you would not have been in Silas's aura.
Oh, okay. I see. So I would roll that at the end of my turn if I'm still slowed after this. I just rolled initiative again. Please ignore that.
Well, it's all right. It's still a D20.
Okay,
You rolled
so-
a 16,
You rolled
and,
great.
and a 15 is the meet to beat, so you have succeeded.
Nifty.
You are no longer slowed. All right, Rin.
So I did not roll my wisdom saving throw at the beginning of my turn. Should I do that?
Yes, do it now,
Or-
please.
17.
You are good. You are not affected by the slow.
I'm going to take...
And you would have been within my range too, so.
Yep. Awesome. Okay, I am going to take a shot at the remaining fish. Moving my bonus action to move Hunter's Mark. 27 minus 5 is a 22.
That's a hit.
A total
22
of,
minus the extra for its cover, still a hit.
15 points.
15,
11 and
alright.
4 bonus ouchies.
Got it?
And then I will take another shot. And that's a critical fail.
Okay.
So does it look like there's a shallow enough path on the southern side of the Icky?
It's difficult to see. I'll allow you to make a perception check on your next turn.
No, I'm just gonna walk. I'm sure it's fine. We have to get across somehow.
What's the worst that could happen?
I'll just walk.
Walking here.
It looks pretty clear if I'm looking at the map.
Couldn't we just use the
5,
flying
10.
carpet to go across?
That's a good question. Is that is it how tall is the situation? How tall is the situation?
The tallest situation. It's about 20 feet.
So we could actually.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Then I will stay put. Actually. I will stay
Okay,
put
Rib.
here.
The final Skolven lurches forward to attack Zelmira.
Skull.
Tries to bite her with a 7, which is a miss.
Ah, fool.
24, which is a hit. 12 points of slashing damage. And I need a
You win some, you
Constitution
lose
save.
some. Okay.
Constitution saving throw.
Sorry. I'm also eating French toast. I apologize.
Maybe I'll say
Triple.
Okay, so
French
the con save?
toast.
Pain perdu, I believe it's
That's
called.
with a plus 4.
You are just fine as this slash hits you, but it does not penetrate deep enough to cause a permanent laceration. So that is just the 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
That is its turn. Typhon.
Okay, first we'll make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 15.
Fails, and it takes 25 points of necrotic damage.
And that is enough
for a
to
big
kill
toll of
it.
the dead.
As all of these creatures that have become fat and engorged on the blood of the celestial are destroyed.
Which was going to be my question, DM. Like, am I able to recognize that it is a celestial that is currently bound to the wall?
That's a good point. You wouldn't be necessarily be able to look just in with sight. There does have wings, but you've seen many things down here that have wings.
But
So-
would the
Until Zelmira run forward, I was going to use Divine Sense. And I
Alright.
still might.
but we do see the blood, right?
You do, and the blood doesn't resemble the blood that you have been getting out of these things
Yes.
so far. But before we go any further with that, let us go ahead and say we are going to take a 10-minute break.
Breaky
See you
break.
back here. We hope that you had a wonderful break. We did. Right?
Yeah.
We did. It was wonderful. We are broken now.
It was so good. Oh my god.
In case you're just joining us, the party are in the bowels of Crokek'toeck, a titanic demon that has within itself a portal to the abyss. The party has moved through the throat and the thoracic region and is now in its abdomen, exploring various chambers which contain organs, and in this case, a melting, you can only assume to be some form of celestial creature based on its shape and based on the brightly glowing blue blood which is still dripping from its abdomen.
I hit divine sense.
You sense divine, of course, you sense horrible fiendish energy coming from all around you. It almost overwhelms you. Across from you, you detect celestial energy, but very faint. Faint from the larger creature, which is part of the wall, but you also detect it from the smaller humanoid. That appears to be, to your eye, a normal-looking human. However, you are detecting celestial energy from him.
I will call out to everyone as Zelly is rushing across that they're both celestial. Come, help us. Be careful of the poison.
Actually,
and then I will skirt the.
You cannot say that, unfortunately, as you are
Oh no, I'm
silenced.
silenced. It doesn't wear
Little
off.
tongue guy.
No, it doesn't wear. It doesn't wear off.
Got someone else's tongue in my mouth. What?
You,
You know, like those dog chew toys. Does it squeak like that? Squeak, squeak. Can it not do that?
Well, since my eyes are glowing, I just look at my eyes and I look at them and I look at my.
oddly enough, it does not squeak, Jax.
Aw, beans.
So it is. Silas's
about a
mouth
missed
is
opportunity.
Silas's mouth is painfully distended as his tongue has swollen to this
Like a
massive
possum.
size. It actually looks kind of like a slug. His tongue is turned into a slug, complete with the small mouth in the front
I'm
that is
aghast.
moving back.
I'm
His
going for
eyes,
possum, and you give me that.
his eyes glow, and he looks back at you. And you hear just the
What's
faintest
he saying?
from his mouth.
Yes, there's a squeak.
Meanwhile, Zelmira has continued to find her way along the, it looks like, outskirts of that room. So
Yes.
she's not going into the Ichor to.
And since you can
Run to shade.
run on the liquid surface, even the places where the Ichor does come up to the wall, you are able to run across it, and you come to the side of Shane. He looks to be in extremely poor shape. You can see that his hand is actually part of the wall, as if it sort of spreads out. His fingers are being absorbed into it.
Oh god.
No, go ahead.
No, you.
Who wants to be awful first?
So Zelmira's
You're
first. Sorry,
Doing
Peter.
okay?
I'm alive. You're alive. Zelmira can't help herself and reaches out to touch Shane's face. Is there any way for her to do that? She can't help herself.
He's right there in front of you. Nothing's
Okay.
stopping you from touching him.
Zelmira reaches. Are you? You look. What? I just can't even fathom what you've been through. Are you in pain? You have to be in pain. What can I do to help?
Yeah. No, it's there's I don't think a lot you can do. It's you know, it's a long story, but
There has to be a way to get you free. Is there a way to get you free? And she starts desperately searching and looking to see.
Mira, no. I didn't know you were. I'm sorry that your path led into this awful place, but I'm happy I got to see you again, and that at least I guess you needed to meet him. I think that's why you're here. And he gestures his head up towards the larger, more brutalized celestial form.
I can't even think about that.
It was never about me. Sorry.
There's nothing I can do. I can't lose you twice.
You
Please
won't.
help! Zelmira yells and implores her companions across the
It's
Icar.
okay. You can help me, but I'll have to go away for a little while.
How can I I'll do anything. I'll do anything, please.
We are following on the carpet.
Listen,
Okay, you're all close by, close enough
And,
to hear all these words.
It's like, just one second. It's got like a real kind of slow, like it doesn't go very. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Shane will then speak to the Celestial in a, while his voice has been raspy and it sounds like labored breath, he'll reach up and speak to the Celestial form next to him in the tongue of Celestia. His voice clears, deepens somewhat, and it's even in this terrible place, hopefully resonates with a bit more clarity as he looks up to the angel, and in the Celestial says, "If you can awaken my friend one last time."
I move forward. Silas uses lay on hands for 2 points of healing,
On
as directed. To the other.
to the other. All right, the wounds on the belly of this creature close, and the trickle of blood stops, and there is a movement, sort of an adjustment. It stays a part of this wall, but briefly leans forward, and the eyes open, and the mouths moves. The eyes turn to Shane.
This is the one I told you about, my friend, and she's found, and looking especially towards Silas and Rim and Falkren, she's found who she needs to do good. Tell them what you told me. She is good of heart.
The mouth begins to move, but no words come from the Celestial. Instead, Shane's eyes go unfocused, and these words come through Shane's mouth. I do not have much time remaining. My name is Aphelion. I have been trapped here for more time than I care to recall. I was captured centuries ago after trying to deliver a message to Zariel. All that has transpired has happened by the will of Asmodeus. It was he that undermined the effectiveness of Bel, allowing the demonic hordes their foothold in Avernus. And then, to divert their attention, Asmodeus opened a portal to the material plane, and the demon Yanagu and his followers entered it and attacked Idle Glen, a village under the protection of Zariel. And Zariel came down to defeat Yanagu. He left the portal open, and the temptation was too great Zariel. I tried to warn her. Do not fall into Asmodeus's trap. But I failed. And I am now what you behold. I have only moments remaining. Unless you open my wounds again, I will die. As long as I bleed into this pit, I am cursed to remain. Do you have questions?
I don't want to interrupt the intensity of that monologue, but say that last part one more time. If we open
If we don't
wounds
open the
again-
wounds back up, Athralion will die.
Aphelion lives so long as her blood is nourishing this pool.
Aphelion, do you know where the Sword of Zariel is?
The last I saw of it, it was in her hand.
If we were to banish you home, is there any chance you would survive this? The both of you.
Even if they don't survive, they don't deserve to die in this place. You of all people, Rim, you have perished. You've gone to Celestia. You've seen its wonders. You've known its peace. This creature
Daniel.
has suffered long enough.
Typhon, please.
Typhon looks towards the Celestial. And it's my understanding that the soul will pass back to that realm when this body dies.
That's correct.
We would be wasting our power to send this one back. Let it be called back to the mountains.
But
Let this form pass. Do not send it broken and wretched like this. Let it die. It should.
But surely Shane has not been here so long that he's beyond saving.
That one I don't know.
What is it you're saying, Typhon? That we leave them here, or that we hasten them on their way?
They won't leave. They won't leave Shane.
No, I'm just saying that Aphelion here. His time is limited. Very moments, I believe. Minutes, maybe. So, let him pass. And let her pass. And she will return to Celestia, as is the nature of these creatures.
DM, is it possible to for Falkrin to reach up and touch Athelion's hand?
Yes.
Okay. Falkrin will just move to her and embrace her hand and whisper a soft prayer. Say if there's anything else that you would wish for us to know, or any boon that you would grant us before your passing. And if nothing else, know that your message is received, and I promise you it will be delivered.
The face of this angel looks at you, and there's a hint of a smile, and a hand reaches out past you, Falcon, towards Silas. And there is a weak spark of a glow that comes out and shines light on Silas as the thing in his mouth falls out, lands on at his feet, and withers and dies. Silas, you are no longer silenced. And as this happens, the eyes turn to you again, Falcon, and once again you hear a voice through Shane. That's what's puzzled me all of these years. My message was received. Zariel knew it was a trap. But she went anyway.
Then what would you tell her now?
Come home, my friend.
I got a question. How do we kill this big imp? And I stamp my feet on the floor.
Just Liz's
The-
face.
Mouth opens and attempts to speak, and you see Shane collapse with a
I'm talking about the
exhalation.
creature that we're inside, yeah?
Yep. No longer has the strength to speak, even telepathically. But Shane is now himself again.
I thought you said you meant he collapsed and
No,
died.
talking about the creature that we're inside.
I move forward to Shane and use Vandria's blessing to me to lay on hands for 2 final hit points to Shane.
All right. As the healing magic washes over you, Shane, the hand that is attached to the wall of this creature, the substance which you have tried to draw away from you so many times, it dries and crumbles into dust, and you're able to remove your hand. You are no longer bound to the same fate as Aphelion.
Thank you, warrior of Vandria. Mira, you've got some brave friends.
I
Come
do.
all the way in here.
I'm a goblin.
Jax is a goblin.
Yeah, I see that.
Dude.
What?
I said you're very astute.
I heard your
Thanks.
dude.
I heard, dude.
Oh, dude.
I
It's
just
so
heard
true.
D-O-O-T.
Mira, you're still wearing the necklace?
Of course.
I think I messed up the basalt was supposed to give it a bit of a different color. It doesn't match quite the way I imagined.
It is the most precious thing to me.
I fixed it.
Jax fixed it. I broke it, and Jax fixed it.
I wish I could stay with you.
I wish that too.
I wish I could stand next to all of you and do what needs to be done. But promise me you'll all protect Mira She's important.
As we have, so shall we continue to. It is our mission, amongst others.
Where are you going
And-
to go?
Shane reaches out and places a hand on your cheek, Zelmira. Doing what I can to be here right now. But good work that your paladin and your cleric have done is... What's the word? I guess kind of palliative. What has been taken from me and what has been replaced is goes deeper than just the hand. You were right. I need to go back. I cannot stay here any longer.
I understand.
How can we?
Does one of you have the power to spare?
Typhon, you must.
Typhon looks towards Falkren.
It was like Shane.
Do you, Falkren?
She, Falcon looks towards Zelmira and says, Mira is a very pretty name. I didn't know you liked to be called that. If there's
only
anything-
ever by Shane. But
I'll do it now.
from you. Okay, great. Love that.
If there's anything you wish to say to him, now is the time.
Shane, you were my light in this darkness. And when I lost you the first time, it felt like I would never smile again. And then losing Artem, I truly believed that all goodness was lost. But seeing that you've survived here as long as you have strengthens my resolve to find my brother. And I can't express what a gift it is to see you again. And just know that I loved you and I always will. I just want you to be okay. And thank you for everything you've done all my life. And Zelmira leans forward and gives Shane a kiss on the forehead.
As you kiss Shane, there's a sigh from Aphelion, which, as her form begins to dissolve into motes of tiny sparkling starlight, fades out of existence as the form that she possessed here in Avernus finally succumbs to the long torture that she has endured.
With you soon, friend, Shane says, and then looks back to Mira. The hope you carry with you is so powerful, so beautiful. Kindle it. Kindle it always, and I will always. And Shane will reach out and touch the piece of glass on her neck, which will then, his eyes will, always having this kind of emerald green character, flash up for a moment, and then the pendant around her neck flares up, and suddenly glass becomes a perfect crystallized color, looking exactly like his eyes, as his start to lose color and fade to an absent gray, as he, barely present of his surroundings, looks towards Falkren and nods subtly.
All the good you have done, and all the kindness you have given to our sweet Mira. Be at peace, child of Celestia. And she puts her hand on his forehead and makes the sign of Ilmater and casts banishment.
Shane disappears, leaving you alone in this room of flesh and bile.
As Zelmira sobs, Rim comes up behind her and wraps his big, scaly arms around her chest to keep her upright in a gentle, supportive hug.
Zelmira wraps her arms around Rim's arm that's encasing her and just gives all of her weight over. It is just inconsolable, but finds some comfort in knowing that she's not alone in the same way that she was.
And now you know that another one of your party has escaped this hell.
It's true. And that's a great comfort to me.
That is no small thing.
As
Thank you.
you stand around Zelmira, there's another lurch as Crokek'toeck moves again, and this time you can feel the movement as opposed to being thrashing in place has momentum to it, as you can see the bile underneath Crokek'toeck's liver splash back and forth. You avoid it, but you could tell that Crokek'toeck is now moving.
We need to get out, and
That's
quickly.
Good. I mean, can't we do some damage to this thing? If this thing truly is a portal to the abyssal plane, like...
We must go deeper. Quickly. The way out is through.
Oh, God,
Shudders.
I did hear a beating.
Say that
Is
again. Say that
Does
again, Jax.
I heard a beating in the other direction. Could that be its heart?
A wise place
That
to
must discover.
One way to find out.
We've just had a donation from Crybaby Pixie that's gifted $10.
Oh, thanks, Pixie.
Thank you, Pixie.
Damn.
That's a healing
right.
potion.
You don't expect to find the feels within the
Just for
bottle.
the record, that is what it says. It says in the stream, "Crybaby pig."
Therapy. And the message is therapy money.
Oh.
We all need it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You get good therapy these days for $10.
Traumatized.
So, DM.
Yeah.
So obviously, so you said this is like a liver-like organ that we're staring at. If we do some damage to these things as we're seeing them, that will affect the creature.
Probably won't like it. Depends on what damage you want to do and where.
I move with purpose to the other side of the hallway that we were in, to the other harder scab,
Okay.
clutching Oranian with purpose.
Knowing his his weakened state, I follow our beautiful edgelord and try to make sure that he doesn't get himself killed.
But from 15 feet away. Remember what happened last time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gee, he's so edgy, you guys.
So, as Silas leaves this room, stumbling a bit as Crokek'toeck moves back and forth, you see Silas steady himself on the wall, dodge a large wave of the bile as it splashes up against the wall, stepping back out into the hallway. He walks over to the other calloused part of this chamber. What do the rest of you do?
I follow.
All right.
From the distance.
Am I able to cure wounds on Silas? Was he close to me at any point during that?
Yeah, we're out of combat. You can run up to him and touch him if you wish.
Hey.
Boom.
Wipe a little dirt off his face.
And you head over to the other side.
14 Heelys for Silas.
Elmutzer smiles upon Silas. Thank you.
What do you do, Silas?
I make sure no one is within 15 foot, and then I make an attack action ready
Can
to
you
dash
take
back.
a huge deep breath beforehand to like give yourself
It's not that kind of poison, sorry.
What? Yeah, it is. It was
Who's to say? Make an attack roll.
This is Mr. Eager DM. It's never that type of poison.
Can I, as he's about to hit, I want to steady myself and throw a psychic blade exactly where he hits.
Okay. 22 is a hit. Roll your damage. Go ahead and roll your attack there, Jade, as you both attack at the same time. 8 points of damage.
Crit.
That is a crit. Go ahead and roll your damage. Don't include the psychic.
Oh, does psychic not matter?
No, not in this
psychic.
case.
It's all psychic.
All psychic. Then it does no damage.
Oh, damn.
Chop into
Second
it,
attack.
Silas. All right. That's a hit.
Would have been
Rip the
70
scab
damage.
out of the inside.
All right. With that, you manage to cleave off this calloused piece of scab,
And then I hop back 5 feet.
revealing another aperture, a dilating aperture, which sort of opens up. Nothing
Getting
emits. Looking inside, you see an enormous structure in the middle of this room. It is black, has chains wrapped around it, a variety of different aspects. It seems to have eyes on one side and mouths on the other. It is just a mass of chaos made into a fleshy mound. And as you look at it, the entire thing goes pulsing like a heart.
I move forward to stab it.
All right. You step in, which initiates combat.
I was going to say, which does what?
If you would be so kind as to put yourselves here.
Oh, yeah.
Do I get a surprise round?
On a heart.
Crap
I'm
initiative
afraid
that I
not.
just rolled.
Yes, let's roll some initiative. Indeed.
Would this be a heart attack?
I was gonna say,
Fra-da-ba-ba-da-bop.
Come on, I
You guys
never
keep that
get
up. It's going to
them.
put us in cardiac arrest.
And with that, Crokek'toeck died.
The puns. They're so horrible.
I thought I was in hell before.
I didn't know how bad it could get.
All right, I see Silas, Falcon, Typhon, Jax, Rim, Zelmira.
Total eclipse of the heart.
Oh, sorry. I thought I had a second to eat my food.
That was my mum's favorite song.
I was wrong.
Zelmira, you're not on the
Was
initiative
so wrong.
Keep singing, guys. This is going to be fun.
All right.
All right, with
It's
a
a
12. At the start, we have Rim with a 26.
All right. With my bonus action, I will. Are we still within the hour of the fight in the mouth?
Absolutely.
I would have to say
Moving
yes.
pretty
We're coming to
quickly.
the end of it, but sure.
Okay. All right. Then my bonus ouchies go to the heart, and I get 3 shots on this
Gloomstock it.
monstrosity. Yeah.
So you're saying that you're gonna take a shot through the heart, and you're to blame.
So that is a 25 for attack number 1.
All right, 25 is a hit.
I loved it.
Thank you.
We're still -5ing.
Yes,
Thank you.
still minus
Oh,
5.
20. Okay. So
20.
That's
20 is a miss.
what?
As your arrow hits it, ting, and manages to fall off of a chain that is wrapped around it.
20 is a miss.
20 is a miss.
That's incredibly
Okay.
rude.
Attack number 2 will also miss. And shot number 3 is a 21 a hit.
21 is a hit.
Oh, God. Well, thankfully it was the last one, so I get double bonus ouchies. I get a D6 and a D8. So that's a total of 18 damage to the heart.
Got it.
But
The
that's
arrow
a
finds
terrifying
its
DC.
the arrow finds its mark and burrows deep inside. You do not see where it went. Anything else, Rim?
I'm gonna pray.
Alrighty. At initiative 20, the dilating orifice closes, trapping those who are inside already, which appears to be Rim, Jax, Silas, and Zelmira on the inside, leaving Falcon and Typhon on the outside. Also, from the walls, step horrifying creatures that may at one point have been humanoid or demon or devil, but at the moment they are just wretches of slime, bone, and pain as they step forward and begin to move towards you. This one moves to here, Rim, to attack you. This one double moves to here and is not going to be able to do anything else. This one double moves. What happened? There we go. This one double moves. Oh, I see. To here. And is not going to be able to do anything else. So that is turn 20. Jax, it is your turn.
Do I think that obviously I threw a psychic blade at the outside, but didn't do anything? Do I think anything will happen to the heart? Is it a?
It doesn't appear to have a brain.
Yeah, it's probably not in it. Okay, I will move there and stab at it with a psychic blade. See if that does anything. 12.
This here on the which one are you attacking? The
one on Silas.
green. All right.
The one on
This one does have discernible anatomy. For all you know, it does have a brain. I thought you were talking about the heart itself.
Use my D6 as well,
Okay.
which is a 4. So that is, what did I roll? 12. So that's 16.
16's a hit.
For 39 damage.
Oh, good sneak attack.
You slice it and right across the abdomen, and it stops and falls back. The top of it falling parallel with its back legs before it topples over into the ground, creating a small splash of demonic ichor. Unless you use psychic energy.
psychic,
Never mind.
yeah.
Yes, that one did not then, and as it dies. Anything else from you, Jax?
That is it from me, I believe.
Alrighty. Silas. You begin your turn in a
Not my
area.
turn.
It's not your turn.
No.
Then
I'm
why would
way
you do
far
that?
away. Yes, I'm happy to do that, but my goodness, it's far away.
Never mind. It is its turn.
I can die after everyone else has their chance.
What to do? What to do?
You can die after all the rest of us have our chance to die. That's nice.
Smokers
I
are.
meant after you had your turn. I was being polite. Please go ahead before I die. Sorry, I'm not as eloquent as Shane.
No one was.
Let's see.
No one can touch Shane. Sorry.
Apparently, you can't either. 'Cause he's dead.
Silas, you hear in your head a voice that's multiplied multiple times, just the same words spoken over and over and over again, reverberates in your brain as you see the numerous eyes on this creature turn to look at you. The mouths all open, tongues stick out of them and lash back and forth. And you hear in your head, approach, approach, approach. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I can do that. In fact, I already want to approach, so there. But I rolled a 28 anyway.
You are not compelled to approach.
Oh, but I am, just for different reasons.
Okay. Let me see here. After it has cast that spell, or attempt to cast the spell, a part of the heart makes a contraction, and a large squirt of some disgusting substance comes arcing forward at Zelmira. I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please. Even with Silas's bonus on top of that, you have failed, and you are hit smack in the face with acid.
Not my face.
You take 32 points of acid damage.
Wow, mean.
No, even if she.
Now you look like Shane did.
A real
when we
slap
found
in the
him.
face.
You're a
Oh,
matching set.
My God.
What was the question
Keep
there?
Shane's name out your mouth.
I'm sorry that dead guy.
As a monkey business. So even though she fails the save, doesn't she still only take half damage or something nonsense
Yeah,
like that?
evasion.
Oh, right. Dexterity save. Evasion. Yep, that's correct. So you take half of, what was it, 36? 36 points of damage.
So 18 points.
Yep, 18 points of acid damage. As you see it
math.
coming, you
Thank
dodge out of the
you.
way, and just part of it manages to hit your face. Yes, well remembered, former monk.
Just a little, just like a cute little kind of like sexy scar now.
So many
Namaste,
monkey ways
safe,
that he
everybody.
could drop you.
Alrighty, that is going to be the end of that thing's turn. Falkren.
Okay, so if to remembering your words, you said that the scab resealed in front of Typhon and I.
Correct.
Okay, cool. So we are
Well,
on the outs.
You want to dip? Just head out.
Well, nothing to be done. I'm sure they'll be fine. we got Jackson there. He'll kill it in like 3 shots, so that's fine. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and hopefully do something similar to what my friends did and attack the scab with quietus. Rolling a 24, which is 19
That's a hit. There is no scab. This is just the dilating
Friends,
aperture.
say it. Yeah.
The fleshy orifice. That's what you want to hear?
The dilating aperture. All right, love it. And then
Technically, any opening such as that is classically classified as a sphinx.
Ryan, just so you know that it already rolls it on there. It's the last one on the right.
oh, that's the well, okay,
Divine
that's
strike. Yeah.
okay, cool. So then that's the 8 plus the 2, if you'll take that divine strike, and that's 10 damage to the sphincter.
Got it.
right,
Duly noted.
Is it
Anything
open?
else? Nope.
All right, have to keep. Nope.
Need the password.
Yeah, right.
Knock, knock.
More like a safe word.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest here. That will be me, as I cannot see my party. Correct. Outside of Typhon next to me. And it's just like, we've got to get in there. That's me.
All right. That is going to bring us to Typhon.
That's annoying. Step back, and I'll try to wither away this thing with a chill touch so we can help. 22 to hit.
That is a hit.
Oof. 10 points of necrotic damage.
10 points of necrotic damage. Looks like it's just about to open, but it is still closed.
Peep! Blast it! But, wait. Peep does psychic damage, so...
Peep can try.
Peep just bash its head against the wall?
Peep can make an unarmed strike, absolutely.
All right.
Peep smash.
How would I roll that?
Roll a d20 and add its strength modifier.
Okay, actually, I have this.
Very
natural
nice.
19.
Wow. So, okay, natural 19 minus 5. Still pretty good. What is it? What is its strength modifier?
It's +3, so it has a 17. Does that hit?
Yeah, 17 hits.
All right. So a D4, or is it just 3 damage?
Yeah, just 3 damage. But that is enough. It only needed 2 more. So as Peep just runs into it, there's as the muscles holding this thing shut are no longer able to do so, and it opens, revealing the room for you.
Oh, cool. Can it still use its second attack?
No.
Okay. I didn't know how that would work. It has a multi-attack, but
well, then technically,
it's weird, right? Took the attack action.
Took the attack. Yeah, it would have its other attack. Absolutely.
All right. Oh. Sean, Peep's poisoned.
Oh, that's right.
All right.
In that case, none of that happened.
Here we go. Is it going to be possible?
No.
I don't think
so. Would that saving throw have been made when he was close to Silas?
So,
would that saving throw have been made when he was close to Silas?
No, it would not have been.
No, oh well. Trying here.
So as Peep continues to cough and retch amongst the horrible fumes within Crokek'toeck, it hits the wall but is not able to penetrate.
Then rolls a natural 1 on the second one. So, all right, we're done.
All right. Zelmira.
Yes. Does anything happen to me? The way you said that made it sound like something was about to happen to me. Or can I just take my turn?
As you stand there, a wave of disgusting, oily, just wrongness rolls off of the heart. It moves through the air, it moves along the ground. You can feel it almost penetrating your mind by paths unseen. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. And I only have to announce my using my inspiration if I'm rolling a d20, right? Or
yes.
Yeah.
If you want to use inspiration, tell me before you roll your d20.
Okay. Well, I don't have a d20. I believe
Oh, okay.
I only have the d6. So I'm just clarifying. So it's like
that one you can do afterwards.
Okay. Then you said con?
Con.
Okay.
Con!
Oh, beans. I would like to use that.
All right.
That's
All
a
right.
saving throw, so it's a 14.
14.
Okay.
Plus
Roll
whatever you're about to roll.
Oh, good grief. Okay. Beans
18?
4.
18?
18
18 is
total?
that is exactly the right amount. So
my
instead
gosh.
of you take half of this,
Okay.
you take 19 points of poison damage halved, so that is 9 points of poison damage.
Okay. Oh, I'm
And
not
you
feeling
are
great.
you are immune to this effect for the
I am.
rest of this combat, so you don't have to worry about subsequent turns.
Wait, can monks be poisoned?
They take poison damage.
We can
She's
take
not
poison
poisoned.
damage, right?
She's not immune to poison, is she?
Well,
there's
no. Yeah, I have.
There's a purity of body and mind or something like that.
Yeah, I do have the.
Z says she is immune.
You're immune to poison.
Holy
Immune to
cannoli!
take
I
no
thought it
damage.
was just that I
I thought it was too.
couldn't be poisoned.
You couldn't be poisoned, but if you're immune to
Yeah.
poison, then you are not poisoned.
So
Good
I don't
job.
take any damage either.
No damage.
Holy
None of that 9
cannoli.
damage.
Thanks,
Just quickly, we're on a level 5 hype train nearly.
Wow!
Again, you guys are out of control. I love you.
So,
because of-
Zelmira, that happens at the
breaking
beginning
bars.
of your turn. What do you do
Oh yeah,
now?
that's right. I forgot I had a turn after that. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, you're
Um,
immune to disease and poison, FYI.
Nifty. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Namaste, safe, everybody.
Namaste, love and light. That's what I say to people when they cut me off in traffic. I'm like, namaste. But so I am going to summon the strength that I have and attack that ugly maw.
Okay.
But punch it in its big fat ugly mouth. And I'm gonna take a little bit. Do I have to, can I attack from a
Yeah, you
diagonal?
can, yeah, absolutely.
Cool. So that is what I will do. I won't take any movement to do that. And I'm just gonna hit it with my fists. All right.
such a visual, just walking up and punching a giant fleshy thing. Wow.
Exactly.
To my mind, she's just kind of running up the wall around it and hitting it with just like
16's a hit, 4 points of bludgeoning.
-5.
16
16
minus 5.
minus 5 is still a
Not
hit.
Oh my goodness.
Math.
Amazing.
It's like Christmas. And I will unarmed strike again.
Okay.
21.
That's a hit. 6 points of
50
bludgeoning.
minus 5, so 16. But
You're good.
still. Okay, and I am out of key points. So that's just gonna be
Well,
it.
but you can bonus action strike.
What? Then I would like to do that, please.
go for it.
Okay.
6
so
seconds is a long, long,
Long
time.
time.
18 minus 5,
18,
still a hit.
13.
4
Yeah.
points of bludgeoning. You beat this thing, and bits and pieces of it fall off in a pulpy mess, but it is still standing.
Okay. That is my turn.
Alrighty. Next up, we have Silas. But before
At
you
the
go,
beginning of my turn, something bad happens. to me.
before you go, he's going to take a legendary action. I need a Constitution saving throw from you, Jax.
Jax, you say? Constitution. I'm going to use my inspiration because we've just hit a level 5 hype train.
You just get inspiration because of level
Come on,
5.
Liz, that's a burr.
Oh, natural 20. 22.
Natural 20. All right. You have successfully saved. And that is all that happens as this creature sends out a wave of energy that swirls around you, and you can feel your joints and your flesh trying to change and warp itself to its will, but you resist.
I'm a
That is
goblin.
the end of its. That is the end of its legendary action, and now it is Silas's turn.
And do I have to make a saving throw of any weirdness, or?
Indeed, yes. Being where you are, you need a Constitution saving throw.
And this is the thing, the issue, the persistent thing. I'll do this with advantage using my inspiration.
You have not succeeded.
I'm seeing a 17 on the board, but it says
Don't.
I see that too. That's really weird.
I can see where I rolled a 6 and a 17. On the
17
dice.
is also a fail. So what?
Oh, well,
so what would it be?
never
What
mind
would it? Have you? Yeah. What is the highest you rolled?
It'd be a 24 with the 17.
Yeah.
But I don't. So this 24. Where did that show up? Where did the
It's
17
physically
show up?
on the board.
Well, physically on the board, it says a 17 and a 6 on the dice. On the screen.
Yeah,
They knock themselves over sometimes. It's just an error rendering, right, of the dice, like the number.
I'm
on
looking
the,
at a dice and it's on top and it says 17. That's what I'm saying.
Well, to
But
keep things
it's
consistent,
whatever it is.
Yeah, to keep things consistent, we'll keep keep it with what's in the chat. That way, we're all playing with the same board. In which means, unfortunately, Silas, you have failed. You take 14 points of poison damage.
Okay. One-time shot.
Yeah, the one-time shot. And if you succeed, you no longer have to worry about this. But you failed this round, so you took that poison damage.
Okay. And then I'm going to move directly forward to the thing.
Okay.
And I already used up my inspiration from that. I'm going to make an attack using Iranian. It is a 24 minus 5. So are we still doing that?
Yes, that is
Then
a
I'm
miss.
going to use a precision dice. I'm
Okay.
going to use a superiority dice. Precision strike, which I get to add a d8.
So you're currently
would be
at
a
a 19.
nice.
22.
Oh, nice.
22 hits.
Use up my last little ability. I don't think divine senses are going to help this. Ignore that roll. If it was the wrong roll. It's 13 points of slashing damage.
Got it.
Magical.
Yes.
Second attack. Natural 1.
Well, that's a miss. As your blow, you manage to find a tendon that looks exposed. You cut it free, and then you go to attack that same place, and underneath that tendon, there was a chain, and you hear king, and do no damage.
And I'm all done.
Rim. Before you take its turn, it takes a legendary action and shoots you with a squirt of acid.
Me?
Yes.
Dexterity save?
Yes, indeed.
I'm not in the aura anymore. 'Cause
Nope.
Silas left. That's a
You have-
yeah.
You have failed.
You say it like that.
Yeah. I blame you.
Silas left.
Silas went out to get a pack of cigarettes and was never seen again.
Oh yeah. No.
I'll be
I don't think I
right
would have
back.
saved even if you were there, but that's okay.
You
Go
take 35 points of acid damage.
Oh, I'm almost dead.
It was a tremendous roll. I'm so sorry. 25 points of acid damage.
Okay.
Big
Sorry,
difference.
15.
Make it 5.
Is that how it works?
I heard 2.
5.
So that is its
one
legend-
point
that's
of
its
you are
legendary action.
healed.
Rim, it's your turn.
Okay,
Just quickly, we just completed another level 5 hype train. Massive thank you to Pixie for another 10 gifted subs and 1,300 bits. Manx for 100 bits, Anonymous Gifter for 4 and 500 bits, and Alias for 5 gifted subs. That's
Is that
level
another
5. Another
$50 gift certificate
yeah.
that we're rolling for tonight?
We're doing a
Lord.
$25 and 2 50s for Kraken Dice Store. So ! giveaway to enter for that, and you have to be
Holy
here
crap.
to claim it. So this
before
is
you
all
give us
down to
stuff,
your generosity. So thank you.
I need to use my inspiration. So
Who
hang on
gets
before
stuff?
you donate stuff.
Oh wait,
Okay.
Rim goes first.
Yes. I'm going to.
No. That's not how this works. We do who gets stuff.
Turn.
Well, then Jack's.
I
Jay
waited for the
jumped in.
beginning. I waited for the beginning of the round.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So, let's
So
see.
everyone gets D20. If you've already got a D20, you get a D6.
Correct.
So thank you very much, guys. You lot are absolutely incredible.
That includes me too, by the way.
Yes.
All right, Rim.
Okay. I am going to shoot with inspiration at the heart. It's gonna. Let's see. So nope, that's gonna be an 11. Is my biggest one. I can't get up to it. And then take my second attack. Come on, numbers. I'm useless. I'm going to quaff my greater healing potion.
All right.
44 plus 4.
Can you bonus action hit the door behind you?
Oh, what an unfortunate greater hearing potion. 9 points to you, Rim.
13. 44 plus 4.
Plus 4. 13. Yes, it's not so bad.
Yeah, I will continue to be useless. Love you guys. Bye.
Right, Jax.
Hey, you gave me a hug. That was really nice.
Good.
Jax comes running up. Jax, you made your saving throw, correct? No, actually, no. Never mind. You were outside of it on your last turn.
No, didn't you do a legendary action and he critted on it? Or was that?
No, on his last, at the beginning of the wisdom save, or the con save for poison of the aura, he has to be within a certain range of it. It has to be on his beginning when he has to start his turn, and he did not. So he's good now.
You're muted, sir.
Thank you. I will come through and attack you. I'm going to do it with a real dagger.
Before you do that, Jax, I want to do some stuff here that might affect your decision.
Okay.
From these areas here, another 2 of these things come forward. The one attacking Zelmira attacks. This happens all on initiative count 20. Tries to bite her. Hitting with a natural 1 has missed. The one that is here moves here and can't do anything, and so it uses the rest of its turn to take the dash action and moves to there. This one moves here. Cannot do anything more but take the dash action, so moves to here. This one moves here and attacks Rim. With a bite, 5 is missed. Does that change anything?
Oh, if that would have done that the round before, I would have got an
Yes.
attack of opportunity as a reaction.
Okay.
With my actual dagger. So, that's whoever attacked Rim, that is, yeah?
Okay.
So,
24 minus 5, 19. Still a hit.
So, that would have been 36 damage to the one that attacked Rim.
All right, that is dead.
And on my go, I've just attacked with a 21. Knowing that's got a -5, I am going to enhance that. Oh.
Do you have a D6?
No.
You have finally missed, Jax.
I have finally missed, yes. And I bonus action disengage to here.
Alrighty. It is now the Heart's turn. It gets its legendary actions back. Let's see here. It spins around, revealing a gigantic mouth that is composed of several others that come together and just spin and turn like a mining drill. Comes at you. Hitting AC 14, I believe, is a miss. That bite does
if
not
by
hit.
you mean the only person right in front of it.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Was
it is
attacking
missed.
someone else on the other side of the room. I don't know, but yeah.
All right. It then is going to... A chain unwraps from it and swirls around and tries to slash at you, Silas. Hitting AC 19.
That's a hit.
16 points of piercing damage.
That's a lot.
Then it squirts bile. This is a... And it's going to go arcing across the room and land... on Jax. Jax, I need a dexterity saving throw.
Roger.
What will it be? A dexterity saving throw from Jax.
Between the chains and the arcing shots of bile, this is turning into quite the Monday night, ladies and gentlemen.
18.
That is a failure.
My ring activates.
Okay.
No, yes, it does, because this is a new round for me.
New round, so that takes care of your reaction.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. So that would be then a success, which means you are successfully able to dodge the acid.
Just want to know who opened the box, who solved the puzzle.
It then takes
opened
one
the box?
final bite on
Okay.
you with a 16, I believe is also a miss. Very lucky. So let's see. It did
all sorts of attacks. It's done.
Got it. I have finished. It is done. And it is now
it
Falcron's
move?
turn. Nope. Does not move.
Oh, it's Falcon's turn.
Yeah.
Hooray! Sorry, I was just like, oh, I wonder who that is. All right, so I
They sound
am.
really cool.
Who's Falcon?
Yeah, I know, right? They sound so neat. All right, so fuck. This is just silly and nonsense.
Horrible.
Typhon and I are like, hey, can we
You're in now.
probably killing our friends in there? No.
You're in
You're not
now.
in yet. No.
Oh, he's not. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna swing on it with quietus because that's how I do. Okay, easy there, slugger. Oof. Okay, well the first one that came out of the gate was the 11.
11 is not enough.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, Sean, can I add a D6 to that?
You can. I will allow it. Usually you have to say, but
All right.
so a total of 14. That is enough.
Hooray!
Still a 9.
Is it reduced to 9 though?
Oh, right. Yeah, reduced to 9 because of so you probably wouldn't want to have used your D6. So you
Okay.
still have it.
All right, fine. I take it back. I didn't want it anyway. All right, cool. So that's my action, and
Steve will bring us through.
so yeah. I can bonus action. I can't 2-weapon attack. Oh no, I can 2. Can you 2-weapon attack with a staff? Like a bonus action attack with a staff, or it has to be a light weapon? But a staff is a light weapon.
You could bonus action summon Steve if you have the spell slot.
But that's such a silly. Okay. No, you're right. You're right. We need to get in there and do things. All right. Looking at my spell slots. Oh, I totally got it. All right, cool. So, Steve, for the love of Steve, do it. I summon Steve. Oh God, Pokemon, I choose you. All right. Now that's the 13. If I roll the D6,
Does Steve
brings
suffer
me
the -5 penalty?
for the love
Yes.
of God.
All right.
14.
So you've used your D6. 14 minus 5. That's a 9. That is not a hit.
No.
Anything else for you, Falcon?
Just the withering failure of my own inequity. Yeah. So no, that's me. I have bonus and I have actions.
All right. Let's see here. It is going to use its legendary action to warp creature. I do believe Jax has already succeeded on this, so he's going to try Zelmira. Zelmira, roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
$18?
18's not enough.
Beans.
Doesn't she also have a D6?
I think I used it.
Thought we all got another one.
If you had a D1, if you already had a D20, then you got a D6 on top of it. So do you already have inspiration clicked on your character sheet?
Not before tonight.
No. Well, then.
Frankie.
All right, that means you don't have it. So you have failed.
Fair enough. Okay.
No, you do.
You
do have an
would have got a D20 then. If
Oh.
you didn't have one.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, I haven't used that, but I didn't call it. So
No,
it's up to you.
no, Zelmira, you have a D20 on your sheet. You've got an inspiration on your sheet, which means you should have a D6.
You should, at any rate.
I may
based
have
on-
forgotten to unclick my D6 after I used it. I don't remember having had a D20. So
Your
unless I
call.
like got it later.
I tell you what, I'll roll a D2. If it's a 1, it favors you. It favors me. If it's a 2, it favors you.
Okay. Two.
I have rolled a 2. So, we will say that you do have a D6, so go ahead and roll it.
I knocked my water bottle down. Sorry. My excitement.
And your green screen.
Don't worry about it. So what happened? I'm sorry.
You have a D6 to roll.
Okay, nifty. Cool. Thank you.
Let's try it. We've had a lot of these tonight, so make sure everybody, you've got your things all in a row if you can.
Good D6.
Well, that's a good. All right,
My
so
goodness.
you have succeeded. So you can no longer be affected by by warp creature. Keep that in mind. That is the end of its legendary action, and you may now take your turn, Typhon.
Oh boy. Right. Just chill touching this thing.
Okay.
Well. Okay. 15.
15's enough.
Wow. All right.
Well,
We are rolling
it's not a lot of damage, but it is enough to loosen the muscles, as I said before, and open up this door. It is now open to you.
Okay, let's go in and oh boy.
Love of God, send Peep in there.
Yeah, Peep is going to hover and use the help action against
Okay.
the thing.
Very nice. That's Peep's turn. That brings us to Zelmira.
Okay. Zelmira will continue to do what she does best and hit things with her fists. So
Okay.
I'm going to continue to wail on this one that I just pinged.
Okay.
Let's see. Unarmed strike. Uno. 13.
13 minus 5
is 8.
does not hit.
Yeah. What? That's so shocking. Let's see.
What is
Another
happening?
8. It's
Does
okay.
not hit. Use your bonus action to make another unarmed strike.
I would like to do that. Yes, please.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
15 minus 5 is 10.
That is not a hit.
This is ridiculous.
So sorry.
It's okay. That's fine.
It's going to bring us to Silas.
Guess what Silas will do?
I'm guessing an attack.
Do I have to make a saving throw?
advantage.
No, you saved last. Did you save last
No,
round?
I failed.
You didn't. You must make another saving throw.
Is this a Constitution save?
It is.
Gonna die of poison out of the gate.
Oh, for the love
Oh
of
my
God.
god.
Why did you
one.
say that?
I quit.
You remember when you were talking at the start of this game, Sean? It's like, well, you know, you guys should be doing pretty all right as long as your rolls aren't too bad.
14 points of poison damage.
I'm still
Silas.
up.
Really?
Are there any other? Yeah, it's not. Don't take it as a challenge.
Interesting. You say you're still up.
So the as this heart beats and moves, just this black poisonous air, this poisonous miasma that just sort of radiates off of it, coating you. It's getting into the scar on your arm and causing it to pulse and itch, and you see your eyes beginning to dim. It's your turn, Silas.
Well, I have no healing, so there's not much I can do about it. Let's attack, shall we?
You got advantage.
Do I?
Because of Peep. Peep is
Yep.
giving you the help action.
Go, Peep.
Wonder if I got to roll 2 1s. Is that possible? 18 minus 5.
13 is a miss.
Second attack.
Not an advantage.
18 minus 5.
Is a miss.
Beans.
All done.
All right, Rim.
Okay. I've got to bonk the one that's in front of me with my first attack.
Bonk it.
It's a
Kick
crit.
it.
A
Crit it.
crit always hits.
So that is 13 points. Why is my crit damage so poopy? 13 points of damage?
13 points of damage. It's still up.
No, it's not. I defy you. Second hit.
I think that's the first time I've ever heard Samus say that to Sean. I
14.
defy you.
14 is a hit.
That's another 11.
This
the rest
one
of
is
us
dead.
just defy him without saying it. So
No.
He's so polite about the way he does it. You know what, Sean? I defy you.
I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, good. Thank you. I just need to be heard. I didn't need to do
Sorry.
anything with it. I just need to know that I'm appreciated in this moment for my
I'm gonna
grief.
take my
got it.
action to defy. Okay, thank you.
So
My
those are 2
bonus action
attacks.
also
Anything
will do
else?
that.
I don't have a bonus action that's gonna do anything of consequence. I don't think. Nope, no bonus action healies. Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
done.
At the end of your turn, it shoots a stream of acid at Typhon. Using its last legendary action. I need a dexterity saving throw from you, Typhon.
Dex save.
It hit Typhon in the face.
Natural 20.
You have saved. So you take half of 19 points of acid damage.
Okay. Fine.
Got the speed of a mongoose and the reflexes of a snake.
So
Then
we'll go ahead, Typhon.
I'm just looking at the turn tracker.
Before
yeah,
you
okay.
go, Jax, is the lair action. As this time just one appears here. These two attack Zelmira with a bite. Yonk. Hitting AC 7 and a 9. Both of those miss. This one comes to attack Jax. Yonk. I have a crit. So that is going to be 7 plus 6, 13 points of slashing damage. That is the vile abyssal wretch's turn, and that is going to be Jax.
And you say this thing looks like it's got mouths and eyes and that all over it, is it? Or
Which one are you talking about?
the heart?
Yes, it looks like it's just a mass of different moving body parts, and most of them facial.
And have we established if psychic works against this yet?
You have yet to attack it with psychic, I believe.
I guess it just didn't work against the wall.
The wall, yeah. I'm going to steady myself where I am and fire a psychic blade.
All right.
Uh, 19 and 29.
What did you add on that with the D10?
I added the D10 on that, yeah, which is my homing psychic blade things, which I'm going to mark off.
Okay, cool.
What? We got raided by Wily Hobbit.
Very nice.
Wow. Hello, Raiders.
Hi, Wiley.
Just
Well-
die.
A 29 is indeed a hit.
Perfect timing.
Somebody tell the Raiders about all the things we're giving away.
Ooh, yeah, we reached 2 level 5 hype trains, so that means we're giving away 2 $50 gift cards
And
or
a
good
25.
credits, and a 25 to Kraken
Or 15. What is it? A 50,
20.
a 50, and a 50.
25,
50,
50, 50, yeah. Lots
25,
and lots of
50, and 50.
Exclamation
Free
point giveaway.
Giveaway, and you have to be here when your name is called just to chat. Hi, I'm here.
Yep.
Pretty
Yeah.
dice that just showed up.
But that's
So,
great.
Jax, you have hit.
27
doing
damage.
27 damage of psychic damage.
Yes.
It's impossible to tell whether or not the psychic damage was effective, as this thing looks like it's in pain regardless of what's going on.
Okay.
Anything else, Jax?
No, that's me done.
That is
All
such
right.
good news about the dice giveaway. Let's talk about that for another couple minutes.
That's good.
It is, unfortunately, Crokek'toeck's turn. The heart So another Constitution save. No, wait, that's on your turn. Never mind. My apologies. It is going to try to bite you, Silas, hitting AC 17.
That's one miss.
Really? All right, tries to bite you again. Hitting AC 10.
That's
Yes.
two misses.
Squirts bile across the way at
Jax.
Rim.
It's been kind of alternating. It's like
It's
I need a dexterity
It's
saving throw,
doing
Rim.
the sprinkler.
Oh,
Oh dear. You take 24 points of acid damage as your skin burns. And then it takes its final bite attack at Silas with AC 20. That is going to be a hit. And it is going to drop you as it does a total of 10 points of piercing and 10 points of acid damage. So you see.
wait, it does. Does that count as two attacks?
That's a single attack.
Okay,
So
Silas drops.
It rolls around, and you see that same gyrating maw that looks like part drill, part mouth, grips Silas, shakes him violently back and forth, and you hear a crunch as part of Silas's armor gives way, and he goes limp in the creature's mouth. Silas, you are dying. You are prone, and you are unconscious. Falkren.
Having just witnessed my dear paladin friend get chomped on by what looks like a giant heart. Yeah? Okay, cool. I'm going to summon a celestial.
Okay.
Is it Shane?
You know he's useless in a fight right now.
Yeah, right?
He's
No
so
kidding.
pretty.
He just 3d8 pretty damage.
So I'm going to use...
Describe the celestial that you summon.
Oh, fantastic! So, Falcon takes the staff of Ilmater and slams it into the ground, and as she does so, these red ribbons illuminate and coil across the ground. And as they coil across the ground, they form right next to Silas, and then the creature the ribbons become the sinews. The sinews then become the musculature, and the musculature grows wings. And as it does so, it looks like this broken form of a man but this large creature comes up to its full height, and as it does so, the ribbons then form into the shape of a mace, and you see standing before you a defender celestial.
Very cool. Hold on a moment while I refresh Roll20.
New prib.
If everybody in the Twitch hasn't done so yet, please do ! Giveaway. We're giving away over $125 worth of stuff. But by the time you redeem that, it's more. Kraken Dice is really cool. They give you free stuff like
Tremendous amount of
stickers
giveaway
and
money.
dice bags and all sorts of cool stuff.
It's ridiculous how much.
Now, if you've won in the past month, don't enter. Don't be like that. It's against the rules.
All right, now I think everything is working properly. Yeah, all right. I wondered. Okay, I wasn't seeing. I kept summoning all of these celestials, and none of them were showing up for me. So, all right. So there we go.
Well, I only asked for the one, but okay.
I saw two pop up, and I was like, "Damn, where was that? Like 7 rounds ago."
All right. So the celestial arrives.
Yes.
And what does it do?
So this beautiful creature, it is going to make its multi-attack. So this was a level 6 spell,
Okay.
which is going to go ahead and give it 3 attacks. Those attacks are going to be on my spell attack modifier to hit. So I want to make sure that I'm actually doing this correctly. Spell attack modifier for me is a +9. So
Go for it.
lovely. All right.
The celestial is also subjected to the difficulty of attacking while within Crokek'toeck,
Even though it's celestial?
even though it's a celestial.
All right, so, oh, damn it, I did this. Oh, well, that was totally botched. Never mind. Scratch that. That's not the right word. So here is the first D20. Oh, my God. Shameful.
We're
Second
rolling
D-
horrible.
Oh! You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Okay, fuck that. My last roll is gonna be my goddamn Kraken die, because this is horseshit.
Okay.
All right. So the Kraken die
You could still roll a 1.
is a 5. So 5 plus 9. So none of these things
I believe
actually.
you need to roll a natural 17 in order to hit it. So
I mean, you're not wrong. You're
virtually
not wrong.
impossible.
Not wrong in the slightest. Sean did a super good job of building this fuck off of an enemy.
Healed Silas.
Classic Sean.
Yeah. Silas hangs limply in the mouth of this heart-like thing.
Okay, now hang on a second. So the celestial can choose itself or another creature it sees within 10 feet of the target. The chosen creature gets 1d10 temporary hit points. So it will like
That
reach
after
out.
it attacks?
Bing.
Also, they
That's
don't. It's on a hit, right? And also, temporary hit points don't heal, do they?
Yeah,
Or-
they don't. He's still so when you can give him that when he's healed, he'll have the
Okay.
10 hit points on top,
Okay.
but he is still unconscious and still dying.
Nope,
And
that's.
I think it has to hit in order to be effective.
I got you. All right, I'll take that.
Okay.
Okay.
Got a bonus action,
Well,
right?
no.
That was his-
I mean, I absolutely, yeah, right. So, I mean, I certainly do. So,
Have Steve charge.
Steve, are you kidding me?
No spell.
Wanna-
I don't think Steve can get there.
Steve can
get
get halfway
closer.
there. Steve can help somebody else. There
Oh,
are
yeah.
lots of
No.
attacks happening.
Lots of attacks happening. I will cast Healing Word at the second level to go ahead and give Silas a chance at life. So that will be.
You summon a celestial.
Yeah, you can't cast a leveled spell.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can't cast a
motherfucker.
level spell and do
Stupid, dumb.
the bonus.
No, that's fair. That's fair. So yeah, then Steve it is. So I'll send Steve in. I don't think he can reach. Oh no, it's only 25 feet, isn't it?
Yeah, he can get that one.
Okay, cool,
Most definitely.
lovely. Well then, come on, Steve, please.
Come on, Steve.
Come on, Steve. All right, come on.
Steve comes flying in.
Steve comes flying in, and yeah, no, Steve comes flying in. Nope. With
Fortunately,
with a 10 to hit, does not.
10 does not hit. Unfortunate. Anything else, Falkred?
No, that was all my tricks.
All
in
right,
this bag.
Typhon.
Are the chains around the heart magical?
It's a part of the creature, so yes.
Okay. Good to know.
Actually, before your turn. Oh, never mind.
It's not feeling so legendary.
Well, I'll just see. I don't. Actually, yes. Okay. At the end of your turn. Several of the eyes look at you, Falkren, and they flip around in a bizarre pattern of different blinks and widening, just sort of move around, and you find yourself somewhat hypnotized by it, and you feel your body begin to lock in place. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Yep, wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, what am I hearing from? I am. Yeah, I don't want to fuck around with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my inspiration on that. So rolling at advantage. Take the first one. Well, okay, 19 is what I rolled on advantage.
19 is not high enough. As you freeze in place, you are held, your concentration drops, and your celestial disappears. Typhon, it is your turn.
Let's see here. I have no idea. No idea, because these things would need to roll so much math. Let's say it's a +3. Need to roll natural 19s. Yeah.
What about things that have to make a save? Like that wouldn't. Don't have to hit with those, right?
I mean, I can't. I could try and, I guess, put the restrained condition on it technically, but it's still like we don't have the. Do not think we can weather this. I think we have to run away if we can.
I don't see how we've done like no damage, and we've been.
No, it's
You've done a decent amount of damage.
Oh, I wouldn't trust based on what's happened that we've done enough.
Well, that's
so
true. But
I will
we've been focusing fire on
cast
minions a little bit.
Toll the Dead on the creature here that seems to have almost killed Rim.
Okay. Wisdom save on it. It has failed with a 7. No, a
Okay.
12.
31 points of damage.
That'll do it.
I will have Peep drag Silas away from this creature
Okay.
as far as it can. It has a 16
All right.
strength.
Can it?
Yeah,
can
so
it
that
do
is-
that? Really?
That's fine. Yeah, it has
Does it have to
arms,
bite me
right?
to do it?
I imagine it just wraps us.
Does it have the ability to do that? I will say as it comes down to the mouth.
Am I not still in the thing's mouth though?
You're
Did
not
it ever
grappled.
actually put me down?
You're not grappled. That was more flavor text.
Oh no. Okay.
As
I was waiting for you to spit me against the wall and
Tasty.
break me.
So as the mouth comes out, it takes the foot and moves it away. You can 16. Yeah, you can move him away from the creature.
Okay. It's like half movement generally,
Yeah,
right?
for an object if he was alive, it would only be 5 feet. But as a unconscious being, you can move him half the movement. Indeed.
He's not
Okay.
dead yet.
We'll move there.
Not dead yet.
I don't know if it gets an attack of opportunity.
It's forced movement, right?
No, but against Peep. Peep was in melee combat.
Oh,
with the
right.
thing.
Yes, it does take a bite at Peep. Well, that's a 9. So I believe Peep is safe.
Okay. And that's Typhon's turn.
Okay,
I'm gonna tell
Typhon.
people I think we need to run.
All right. Zelmira.
Elmira, I mean, meta. I also think we should run. But Zelmira she is singularly focused on destroying this ugly flesh monster in front of her.
Alrighty.
So she will go ahead and keep attacking, hoping that this time she'll do some damage. 15?
Yes, a 15 is a hit.
Okay.
And that is enough to destroy it.
Ha ha ha! She yells fool. I'm just kidding. She just punches it. The fist comes down, and I imagine that it's really disgusting. Sean, if you would like to elaborate.
Well, you smack it, it goes up against the wall and just sort of melts at your feet while the other one continues to try and hit you.
Good. So now she will turn her attention to the other one, if that is allowed.
Yes, of course.
Great. All right. So she now squares off with the one directly to the other side of her. I'm so nervous. Nope,
I'm
that's
afraid
not going to
that's
hit.
not going to hit, so your final bonus
Yeah.
action attack.
My unarmed strike. One more time.
Also going to miss, unfortunately.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, you know what? One's down. So
Silas, please make a death saving throw.
Now, that would be just a D20. There's no place to
Correct.
roll that, right?
There is technically, but a D20 will serve just as well.
Phew.
We step towards
16.
the light for Silas as his blood keeps pumping. Rim.
Okay, Rim, seeing his friend fall, will run 5, 10, 15, and grab Silas in his arms and do a 3rd level Cure Wounds on him.
Very nice.
I don't have the magic touch of Falkren, but please take 16 heals.
So you are not dying. You are not unconscious. You are still prone.
And
You are back in the fight.
can I use my remaining... I don't know if it's going to make too much more of a difference to pull him back any further.
You can, let's see.
I took half of my movement to get to him.
Took you, so yeah, if you, I've used the rest of your movement, I will say you can move him another 5 feet.
I will move him back another 5 feet.
Okay. The thing takes a legendary action and shoots Falkren with acid. Falkren, you are held. You cannot get away. Automatically take 17 points of acid damage.
Because I'm restrained, or
Yes, you are, because of the hold person, you are held in place. You cannot move.
held first. Okay, okay, and that
It's
was
a hold
17.
hold monster, actually.
Hold on, I'm not a monster.
Wait a minute. I thought Hold Monster does not hold humans.
That's true. Hold
It
person has
holds
to
a
do
creature.
humanoids.
Creatures are humanoid.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
tried
come on,
to do
quit it.
that once before,
Humanoids.
and I got yelled at for it.
Yeah.
Monster is like anything.
Yeah, hold monster
Any
holds
creature.
anything. Yeah. Hold person cannot hold a monster. Hold monster can hold anything. Jax, it is your turn.
I focus and steady myself, and I try to hit a bitch.
Alrighty.
Do it. Kill this thing.
Oh god, hang on. Da-da-da. Oh, no.
Afraid you have missed, Jax.
Okay, I bonus action do it again.
Okay.
Oh no, I can't. No, good.
You can't do it. The thing in the middle tries to swipe at you with a chain, Silas. You are still prone, so it has disadvantage.
He's one space closer to me. I don't know if that makes a difference. I pulled him back, but I couldn't move his
Yeah,
token.
you are out of range. In that case,
Good job, Rim.
it's going to try to use Warp Creature.
On Peep.
And it's going to use it on... I believe everybody here has saved
not
on
saved.
it already. You have not.
I've not
I
seen-
haven't.
The only person who is it's Jax and Zelmira who have saved.
All
on
right,
Warp.
then a Constitution saving throw. Rim.
Okay. 17.
17
That's
does
not
not
enough.
save.
Oh wait. I know it didn't save because I knew an 18 didn't save, but I still have my D6.
All right, go for it.
Okay. I have it on my computer, so I'm gonna roll it here. It's a 3. Does a 20 save?
A 20 saves.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay.
Well done. So Warp Creature does not work on you either. So that is that. Because it used Warp Creature, it cannot use any of its other attacks. That's going to bring us to Falkren.
Oh, lovely. I'm restrained. No, I'm held. What am I?
You are held person. At the end of your turn, you can make
Paralyzed.
another. You're paralyzed. You can make another Wisdom save.
Okay, so paralyzed. I'm sorry, friends. What is so does that what does that allow me to do?
You can't do
anything.
nothing.
Can't do anything. You
Yeah.
have to save Wisdom save. You have
If
to
you
get
had a
with-
mental blast, you could do that.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, cool. So I just get a wisdom save again. Well, all right then. I'll do that. Wisdom save.
Yes.
27.
I mean, you are a cleric and it's wisdom, so
That better
27.
save. Sean's not saying anything. I'm nervous.
That is a save. Yes, most
I was
definitely.
like, it's like, fuck off with
Bad
your
time
not
for a
talking right
dramatic
now. Thank you, Sean. All right,
No
cool.
problem. So you have saved. That brings us to Typhon.
Toll the Dead. And
Toll the
another help
Dead
action
on-
from Peep. The thing.
On the big thing. Wisdom save,
That
correct?
action is approved.
Yeah.
That's what the Toll the Dead sounds like.
14.
Cute. That makes sense.
Come on. Yes.
26 points of necrotic damage.
Holy
Ooh, that
cannoli.
hurt it. As you see it begin to writhe in its bed, the chains are straining as it moves, trying to get out of.
Oh, I'm going to use my power surge. Extra 5
Okay.
force damage.
Extra 5 force, the total of 31.
Yeah.
It is extremely hurt.
I will then look and I say, no, I was wrong. Focus it. Bring it down. Bring it down. And that's it. Peep uses the help action. So
Yep. All right, so Zelmira, but before Zelmira goes, it's going to take its legendary action. It's going to spray bile at
Jax.
it hasn't-
Typhon.
I'm also haven't been warped, but if it matters.
your
This is a legendary action, not
the
the
legendary
turn.
action.
Gotcha.
So it tries to shoot you with bile. Dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. I have rolled I have rolled a 7.
A 7 is not good enough. You have taken 23 points of acid damage.
Ow. I will absorb elements.
Very nice. Zelmira.
Sorry. I would like to continue to hit things with my fists.
Well said. What a monk does.
Thank you very much. Namaste. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of fisticuffs with this same pooper scooper in front of me.
Okay.
Beans.
Afraid that's a miss.
We can try that again.
More like it. That is a hit.
And then I will do my bonus action.
It's dead.
LOL, it is not.
All right. That brings us to Silas.
I look up at Rim from the ground. And I stand up, say, I cannot suffer this evil to live. And I turn and charge.
All
Back
right. So you
at
take
the
half
thing.
your movement to stand.
And I said, if I can get up there. I can
Yep.
get right up in his
Right,
face. but
and you
I've got
have
reach.
advantage on this attack
So-
because Peep is helping you.
Do I have to save? poison.
Yep, you do. You do.
Use my inspiration on that one. It's con
Go
save.
for it.
Keep waiting for the con save to work, and I've got this great con, and it doesn't. I rolled
There
a
you
natural
go.
20 of the two, so
It works. You
what
are no
damage do I
longer-
take? I still take half damage.
You still take half damage, but you're no longer affected by it. You take half of 20 points of poison damage.
Okay,
So you were at
that
10.
takes the temp
Oh, right. Yeah.
HP that Falkrin gave me.
Good call.
The Nimbus of Holy Hit Points.
Disappears.
Holy hit points, Batman.
Then
Roll
I'm
your
going to
attack,
attack,
Silas.
and I heard that I get advantage on this one,
Advantage on the first attack, yes.
but I have to roll stupid to even hit it, and we've been rolling 1s and 2s.
But
so
you're going
here
to
we
crit
go.
on this. This is going to be a crit.
It's a
Gonna
19. It's
manifest it.
almost a crit. But
19.
the total is a 27, Sean.
That is a hit.
Yeah. Can't
Minus
argue with
5
that.
is a 22.
That is a hit.
And I'm going to use my fucking prayer bead for the bonus action. Branding smite.
Amen. Cheers.
Roll the extra damage.
How
First, I have to hit it. The regular. Oh, it's already rolled the
fucking
9
prayer
slashing
I'm gonna
damage.
use my fucking prayer.
9 slashing damage. Okay.
I said that in church.
Necklace rare beads. Where is it?
Goddamn rosary.
Weirdly enough, the church
I
is down
can't-
for fucking prayer beads, but just...
So isn't the con save only if you start in those area?
I did.
He did.
And then I walked into it too.
Oh, okay.
This is
He did.
2d6 radiant damage, and if it is invisible, it can no longer be invisible.
So a total of
whopping
15.
6 radiant damage.
Total of 15
though, and it's
damage on
glowing.
that hit.
Yes.
The final blow is yours, Silas. Would you like to describe how you slay Crokek'toeck?
As I stumble forward with my big ass glaive, it dragging me more than I'm charging it. I walk right in, yelling, "Ah," something epic, and plunge it straight in and just sink in past the blade all the way up until my hands are against the thing and my face is pressed up against it. And
The-
a radiate light then smites out from inside.
Absolutely. You better believe it does.
Heck
As
yeah.
Silas holds the glaive in place as the heart of Crokek'toeck begins to try to push it out, begins to thrash and flex. You see eyes popping out of the flesh. You see mouths opening and screaming in rage. You see the chains wrapping around and flying in the air like the tendrils of some enormous amoeba as it slowly begins to beat slower and slower and slower.
Oh my gosh.
As you hear a enormous scream of pain and anguish from somewhere far away, and all around you the flesh begins to melt, coating every one of you in huge amounts of demonic ichor. Constitution saving throws, please.
Wait, I can still die?
Absolutely.
Oh, is it not deck save?
Nope.
What's the number?
10.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Oh, Falcon.
Oh,
Hang on.
30,
Got
20.
1d6. Oh, motherfucker.
Oh god.
hang on.
No.
We can still use our d6s though, can't we?
Correct. He did. You rolled a 1.
I did.
Is Falkren sucked into the ball? We all just go
Absolutely.
in. Fuck it.
12.
The 12 succeeds. The DC of this is 10. The only one who's failed is Falcon. Falcon, roll a D100, please.
Clerically speaking,
Oh.
this is some bullshit. But all right, yeah, no, I hear you. All right, so tentacle leg, 34.
34. Tentacle leg. Oh, weird.
Nothing happens.
No, God, is it
Oh my
tentacle
god,
leg?
what's so strange?
Oh, weird.
We celebrate.
You
Drink
receive a new
some
patron. You're now a
liquor,
warlock,
ichor,
level
some
17.
Ichor liquor.
Let me guess. I
I'll
sprout-
describe it.
liquor.
I'll describe it next session.
Brewed in Avernus.
Liquor.
But as the body begins to dissolve around you, you can see an opening up ahead of you, and you all make your way towards it. There is something beyond, something glowing, something golden. You stumble forward as the body of Crokek'toeck dissolves behind you, parts of its body still thrashing as the other parts of it turn to goo. I'll go ahead and describe what has happened to Falkren. As Falkren, you stumble out, coughing and spitting on this bile. Your ears begin to itch, and you reach up to feel them, and they have grown to 5 times their normal size, and they give a flap and you begin to hover off the ground. You have a fly speed of 5.
You're
Is this
Lulu.
what happened to Lulu?
Say
You're
Lulu.
Lulu.
Is this how Lulu became Lulu?
It's a little absurd, but
No, Lulu was always a celestial
Wait,
creature, but
wait,
now
wait.
Falkren feels closer to elephants.
No, wait. So I
You have a
Back
flight
up,
speed.
Back up. Wait.
flight speed of 5.
So that's
But
like,
if you fall,
so I can move 25 feet and then fly 5
So you can
more?
run 25 feet and then jump up in the air and
And then-
fly 5 feet.
Or you can just fly. You can just fly, but just really slowly.
Yeah.
It's like straight up flying nun vibe. Got it. No, that's awesome.
but if somebody were to teleport you far away, you could fly.
You all find yourselves at the base of, well, it's hard for you to know for sure, of course, but I'll go ahead and tell you. Before you is an enormous golden door. Upon its surface, in bas-relief, is a huge mammoth.
Where are we?
A mammoth
Come
like
on.
Gotta zoom in
ahead
on
and-
that. Give me a second.
Where are we
here we
looking?
The
are.
viewers want to see that too, I bet.
I don't
Right.
know. Oh, there it is. It's-
This door is massive.
What?
It
I'm-
rises up 50 feet in front of you. You are here. if
I'm
you
only
don't-
seeing half of it. Is that right? Yeah.
Well, yes. Unfortunately, on this map, if you recall, it is circular. So you're seeing the one half. The other half is on the other side of the map.
Okay.
It's could have been designed better, let us say. But at any rate, that is where you are.
What are the chances it just opens for us?
Shall I try
Doesn't seem
opening it?
likely. Sorry, Jade.
I think I may need a drink first.
I need to rest. But what did you say,
No.
Jax?
Shall I open it? Silas, I got one more healing potion. I will hand
Silas,
him my last healing
or Rim,
potion.
or Falkren, try to open it. This is something that these fiends couldn't pierce.
I will. I walk up and try to open it. Is there a handle or like a
There is not.
nose? Like
You just reach out and touch it.
I touch it. Yeah.
There's a. The door swings inward, splitting right in the middle. Within is golden light shining out upon you. In the middle of this room, this rotunda, you see a rock, and in it, the most exquisitely beautiful sword you can imagine. It glows with power and intelligence. Light washes over all of you, healing wounds, soothing aching muscles. You receive a long rest. Falkren,
Need those key points.
as you look around, you can hear in the back of your mind,
My name is Lulu. My name is Lulu.
Do I see her?
Same.
you do not.
I just hear the
You
voice.
just hear her voice.
You're really quiet, Ryan.
Do I recognize this sword?
This sword
visions.
looks to be the Sword of Zariel from everything you've seen.
Lulu? Hello. It's Falkren. Is that game or meta, DM?
Hmm?
Say, were you telling me that I need to get my mic closer, or was that?
No. That was game.
Fair enough. Yeah, I've been far from you for quite some time.
But you're close.
Yeah, close enough to hear you now.
I could be closer, Falkren.
Okay. I think I understand. Falkren will move to the center of the room, and she'll look. She'll kind of stand before the dais, seeing this sort of, I imagine, celestial energy kind of coming off the sword.
It is.
She'll look to Rim and say, "This is a very good day." And she'll take the staff, and yet again, she'll slam it into the ground, and similar to the summon celestial. However, this time, rather than seeing the red cords spiral out, it's that trumpet blast that we would have seen before, as this sparkle dust effect just explodes from Falkren and from the staff and from this connection that she has had. She's kept that pocket of Lulu with her since she lost her.
You blast this out, and from within the center of it, trumpeting forth, flies Lulu into the room, flies around, doing figure eights and somersaults, saying, "You did it! You 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 did it!" Just flying around at an incredible rate. She comes to each and every one of you, absolutely ecstatic.
I bite her, not nicely.
In a kind way.
To see you.
You still taste like candy floss.
And that will be where we leave our session for this evening. Thank you all for joining us, and thank you all for staying for so late. Great job.
Did
But
we
the
level
people
up?
in the chat?
Yeah, and
Did we level up?
Oh yeah, we leveled
But
up.
We're like
too.
level
Yeah.
50 now, right?
Long rest
So, like,
and level up, right?
Also,
Yeah.
the emotional roller coaster that I've
Welcome
been on this
to
evening.
level 12.
What in the heck? Oh my gosh, it's like Christmas.
So level 12 and a long rest?
Level 12 and a long rest.
Dear.
And are we
Who is
being
this DM that we're playing
parted
with?
with a long rest?
He's the
It's
guy
just
that's gonna
like
kill us next
instant
session.
Celestial energy.
As you came into this room, the light shining forth, it feels like sunlight and looks like sunlight,
Oh
but
my God.
it completely restores you as it washes you
Oh.
over you. You all
Amazing.
instantly receive a long rest.
Damn.
Yeah. Sean,
That was it. I got pretty hairy there.